you wash it? Very well. Thank you, my love. So I have a special guest today, actress Victoria Inyama. And we're here to talk about the very controversial statements, a very controversial, how do I put it, that emanated from my page, a controversial post that I put up. And, okay. Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? Hi, guys. I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. Yesterday, there was a bit of a hula baloo over Peter. Please, babes, I put things there. Just leave a hand. Yes. Yeah, just leave. It is somewhere around. Let me find my phone for you. You found it. All right. Babes. Okay, all right. Fine. All right. So, I'm here to address quite a lot of issues. You see, what I said yesterday was, I'm going to read my post verbatim, exactly how I put it. Peter Obi supporters can be classified into three main groups. One, the obedients, who are amazing guys, who understand his philosophy and support him passionately. The zombedients, these ones just they follow Obi cluelessly, with their eyes closed as the name suggests. And the obedience, a coagulation of louts and touts lurking online and offline, ready to attack anyone who doesn't support Obi. Those were my exact words. And I now put a question. I said, where do you belong? Where do you belong? Abiba, where do you belong? Sorry, it's starting to rain and I left my car door open. I'm just remembering now. Guys, forgive me. My car, the door is open. Just go downstairs and shut it, that's all. Let me know if rain got to the interior. I'm under so much stress, you know, trying to sort out things, clean that. We have someone helping with the house cleaning, and so I'm just a bit under pressure. So I left the car, I warmed it and left the door open, and only now I'm hearing rain. I'm like, oh my God. All right, so I need to speak about my Peter Obi experience. Peter Obi supporter experience. And my experience is online documented. Everything I have. Somebody said, Daddy Freeze, where do you belong? Shut up. You are part of the problem. Franklin, who, Condation. You are part of the problem. From the get-go, I announced that I was a Peter Obi supporter, which I shouldn't even announce because I'm running a debate called Clash of the Supporters. So what is the problem? Because I am supporting Peter Obi, I should go to Peter Obi's sokewe, jump inside and hug the manure inside the sokewe. Please talk to me, because it looks like we don't want to have sense again. Let me tell you, whether you like Peter Obi or not, I'm saying this and mark this on record. Peter Obi cannot fix Nigeria in 8 years. Nobody can. He can try, but these are unrealistic expectations. Someone said the question should be, where does she belong, or who is she supporting or bankrolling her? That's not the question. The question is, what is going on with you guys? Let me tell you my personal Peter Obi story. I have no problem. One guy came one day and called Peter Obi. It was open, Abi. Yes. You closed it. Did rain get inside? Yes. A lot? No. How much? Just some drops. Some drops. Exactly what I was trying to avoid. All right, my love. Thank you for helping. So, Sorry, guys. Rain entered my car. I'm not happy. Anyway, let me tell you what my story is. I remember there was a guy who came out and insulted Peter Obi and said obituary. If you attack somebody like that, I have no problem with it. If somebody comes and calls your preferred candidate obituary or is constantly attacking Peter Obi, I have never attacked Peter Obi in my life. Ever. So I don't get it when people decide to come and bash me for making a realistic statement. Am I making sense to you? We had Clash of the Supporters on my channel live. So I'm selling my stars. How do you think we make money on social media? It's by buying badges, buying stars on TikTok, buy gifts. That's how we make our money on social media. I had Clash of the Supporters. Sorry, Clash Star Wars, where people come and buy stars. And I pitched Peter Obi supporters against Tinubu supporters, against Atiku supporters. That day, Atiku supporters had one very strong guy called Black Mentor. Black Mentor was buying all the stars. Peter Obi team did quite well. They were responding, but Black Mentor was outdoing them. If they bought 10,000 stars, Black Mentor will buy 15. If they bought 20,000 stars, if you watch this, the show is recorded. That's why all of it is recorded. Do you know inside that show, I yapped Tinubu's supporters? I said Tinubu supporters are broke and selfish. They are not giving any, they are not buying my stars. The Tinubu people come and drag me. I literally called them out because Peter Obi supporters bought 67 or 65,000 stars. Atiku supporters bought 70,000 stars. And then Tinubu supporters only bought 1,000 stars. I was yapping them, making fun of them. They did not call me out. Meanwhile, Peter Obi came second in the Star Wars. Atiku people came first. I have publicly announced that I'm not an Atiku supporter. Never have been. Atiku is the least of my preferred candidates. I would prefer number one, Peter Obi. Number two, Tinubu, because whether you like it or not, Tinubu is very intelligent. Forget all these ones that they are saying. My order of preference is Peter Obi, Tinubu, Sowore, and then Atiku. But 9 people buy star that day. You know what my offense was with Peter Obi people? I put up I did not diss them, I did not insult them, I did not call them out. I put up a post saying Atiku people bought my stars and they are the winner of Star Wars. Now what war starts? And you are telling me that it's okay to be an obedient? You are telling me it's okay to be a zombedient? Think now. For no reason. I did not say, Atiku people tried, shame on Peter Obi. I did not say Atiku people tried, Peter Obi no try. I just put up a post celebrating people who bought nearly $1,000 worth of stars on my show. To say thank you to Black Mentor and the team Atiku that won the Star Wars. Now, where my problem takes start with that. I've never met Atiku Abubakar in my life before. If he sees me, he will never know who I am. The Star Wars was open. It was publicly done. If he paid Peter Obi people, why you no come sponsor the show? Put 2 million down for every episode and tell me that I should not sell star. It's as simple as that. Or do the needful. Buy the most freaking stars. You were actually close to Atiku. It was about 5,000 stars in between. One of you could have just come and bought 20,000 stars and closed the market that day. It's as simple as that. Nowhere did I insult them. Nowhere did I belittle them. I simply gave the winner who on that day, I did not say Atiku team won the debate. I clearly mentioned, I said they did not win the debate, but they won the Star Wars. I woke up to people cursing me out, literally. I'm like, If hunger did the land, must you eat your own brain? Please, let's have a conversation. You say you dey hungry. Even if you want to begin to chop your own body, must you start with your brain? Must you eat your own sense? Say hunger, they worry you. I did nothing to provoke the outburst. Nothing. I did not rig the article. You see, the beauty of it is somebody don't buy 75 stars. If you click on it, you go see who buy them. Shitu or Labisi Ganiyu, he don't buy 75 stars. Now, so that day when they do the debate, and I make sure I did not interrupt the debate, I only punctuated when they finish a round, I will sell my stars. They will do another round, I will come back and sell my stars. And I'll give them the announcement of the people that are buying the stars. I did it as plain as possible. What was the... ask yourselves this thing. If Tinubu, if Peter Obi people had won the stars, would Tinubu people have come to attack? Would Atiku people have come to attack if it was Tinubu that won the Star Wars, or Peter Obi won the Star Wars? Never. Let me tell you something. You guys have not followed my debate on social media, Clash of the Supporters. The only team that has ever given me problem is Peter Obi team. One day they literally walked out on a live debate simply because they did that Emiloko mentality. They were supposed to be, in all fairness, it was their turn to pick a topic. But because the previous episode, listeners had said that, look, somebody said stop attacking Peter Obi. The only thing I will attack now is you with a rapture. Enjoy it. This is how dumb these people are. Who is attacking Peter Obi? Who is attacking Peter Obi? Can you see how dense these people are?
Hello, Daddy Freeze.
Can you see how dense these people are? Who is attacking Peter Obi? Throughout, somebody don't say, come here, don't come say, we re-block all of you, you go chop, work on your emotions, no worry. I go work on your rapture, now you they wait for. I'm bringing Victoria Inyama now. Somebody saying you are only using this opportunity to make money. You are for Tinubu, we know. Can you imagine? This is how dumb these people are. So Peter Obi people came with a Minoko mentality. It is our turn to pick topic. Meanwhile, they were supposed to sort this out in a group of 3 group heads. Obi heads, Tinubu heads, and Atiku heads in one group. They could not sort it out. Their group leader came and started telling me, hey, that the freeze, I should sort it out. I'm like, in the live show, people requested a debate where all the leaders will come out. Make una dey hear matter. Now so we call event the next day. They came. This is how people behaved. Just listen. They came the next day. They said, that it was their turn to pick the topic. I said, okay. But we all agreed online the week before. I'm sorry if you were supposed to pick the topic. Can't we do your own topic next week? No, you cannot do our topic next week. Okay. Someone said, why are you blocking us? Let me give you rapture so you understand why. Next time you will know. So, make una dey hear matter. So we now agreed live on air. All these things are documented though. Just so you understand that I have a problem with this. Not Peter Obi. Peter Obi is great. He's intelligent. He's passionate. He's an entrepreneur. He has integrity. He's a wonderful guy and probably the best candidate for Nigeria now. I have no problem with him. But I have problem with people who are insulting me for doing nothing. If I insulted Peter Obi and you are angry that I insulted him, please come and insult me. You are free. If I in any way belittle Peter Obi, please feel free to attack me. But as long as I was sitting down on my own, jeje, minding my business, being as fair as possible, and you decided to jump into my arena, you have a problem. And until you deal with it, you can never find peace. You can never find peace. So we have a live debate. Tinubu people are sitting down. Atiku people are sitting down. P2B people come and throw a tantrum. They say, no, 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 no. It was supposed to be their day. And that day they were supposed to talk about corruption. So I now said, but guys, calm down. Live on the air last week, we picked a new, people suggest, because let me tell you how I run the debate. When we are done with the debate, I now open the line for callers. So 2 or 3 callers will come and they will speak about the debate. Daddy Freeze, next time let's do it like this. Daddy Freeze, next time let's do it like that. Daddy Freeze, next time let's do it like that. And I'll listen to all of them. See Joseph Nantoma, Black Mentor, he don't come back, he don't buy 5,000 stars. Okay, as he buy my stars now, make I know Hilam. Because he no be Team P2B. So we all agreed on air that week. So when we came the next week, people said they are not debating. I'm ashamed. We used 1 hour to try to settle, okay, how do we do this debate in such a way that this debate will make sense? It's their turn and they want to talk about corruption. I say, okay, no problem. At the end of the day, so that there will be peace in the house, Victoria is here, so that there will be peace in the house, I said, no problem. Let's talk about corruption. P2B people say we are not even discussing corruption, that we did not prepare. But that's your topic. So, okay, are you trying to tell me that you only came here to fight today? You said it was your turn to pick topic. You said your topic was corruption. Even though live on air, we agreed on something else. Okay, so that there will be peace. I said, okay, no problem, P2B people. Let's discuss corruption. We are not discussing anything. We are coming next week for corruption on my show. Now you go tell me the day where you want to do debates. They held my audience hostage for 1 hour. Anybody who follows me live must have been a witness here. Corruption would have been the best topic. Then I asked Tinubu people, okay, since P2B people is their turn, can we just discuss this corruption? Tinubu people say no problem. Atiku people say no problem. P2B people say lie. We are not discussing today. So you just came to my live to tell me that you are not discussing. You held my audience hostage for 1 hour, and at the end of the day, you walked off the debate. Make una dey hear o. You were all there. These things are recorded. Make una dey hear o. The next day, I now made an announcement. I said, even if you don't respect me, if you don't respect me, apologize to my audience. Do you know what P2B team sent, the message they sent back to me? At least the leader then. He said that that I should be the one to apologize to them. He now said that if I don't apologize to them, that I should delete every episode of the debate that they were on, or they will take me to court. As in, Baba, una never see anything for P2B supporters. I am telling you what happened live on the air. If I tell you I have a problem with P2B supporters, I have a problem with them. I'm not saying this because I have a problem with P2B. I love P2B. But I have a problem with people who are unruly to the point where they were ready to take me to court. Ask people this thing. No, I don't hide them. All these things are documented evidence. You are now telling me that me calling them obedient, I'm wicked. I still said among them, because we have Priye, who is head of P2B team now. Lovely lady. We have Mother Voice. Lovely guys. So I said, among P2B supporters, go and read my comment again. I said there are some people who passionately love P2B and are following him. Some people don't know anything. Their head is empty. Inside their head is Gary. And that Gary don't dey tadin. How will you come and sue me for telling you to apologize for keeping us hostage for one? Go and look for that video. It's on my platform. Freddie Leonard, I swear, they said they go carry me go court. I was not rude to them. I was not wicked to them. I was not mean to them. They scattered the show. I said, okay, as soon as I don't scatter the show, anything I want to do, make we still do them so that the show will go on. They say, lie. Say they are not debating today, that they only debate next week. And that next week, this is the topic. I had to dissolve Team Peter Obi live and recruit a new Team Peter Obi. No other team, Tinubu team has not given me that problem before. Atiku team has not given me that problem before. Only that same Peter Obi team. How do you expect me to relate to people who have that kind of mentality? We did Star Wars, where people come and buy stars. As I'm talking to you, one lady just buy star now, make her just hail am. Okay, Mauli Elam bought 75 stars. Loveline Chibere just bought 200 stars. Joseph Nantoma Black Mentor 5,000 stars. Thank you all. I appreciate you all. Lawale Smile just bought 530 stars. Ade Kingmaker just bought 530 stars. Loveline Obichiri 200 stars. And Shitu Obasi Gani or Labisi Ganiu 75 stars. I appreciate you guys. Someone say I they talk. You know why I they talk? Because to say you feel understand, I no go need to talk. Real happy boy, collect your rapture. Tell your papa say in own day road. Enjoy your rapture. My brother, say I put up post, say Atiku people buy star. Now another one. I'm like, these people are not normal. And let me tell you, you guys better curb this thing. Because Peter Obi is going to enter and these same people are going to expect him to perform a miracle in 3 months. And when he doesn't, these monsters have been created and they're going to go all out. You are not doing Peter Obi any favor by being unruly. Waiting I do, and never ever for once went against Peter Obi or Peter Obi's philosophy. Even when I've seen Peter Obi and I've seen that he's not in his best element, I will still not come out and challenge him. Because I believe in Peter Obi and I believe that he's currently the best presidential candidate. But because I believe in Peter Obi does not mean I will support dingbats. So because I believe in Peter Obi does not mean I will drive to his house and swim inside his soak away because everything of Peter Obi is lovely. Can we start to think? God bless you, Simply Vic. I'm not a fan of Atiku. I've said it. Atiku is my least preferred candidate. But they were the ones that bought stars that day. Look at even Okon. If people tell you their one-on-one experiences with Peter Obi supporters, Peter Obi is an angel that is followed by some people that I am worried for Nigeria for. I am worried. So how can me and you be supporting the same Peter Obi? But because Atiku, it's like I dey sell motor now. Atiku come buy my motor, make I no for comfy tank arm, say buy my motor. I said, are you okay? It's not like I said Atiku bought the motor and Peter Obi people were useless. So I just put up a post of Atiku's people and Black Mentor. And that's where I enter trouble. This is not normal. You guys are not okay. And until you begin to deal with it, you are going to make Peter Obi's situation worse. Because let me tell you, nobody, I'm telling you, you are saying the Tinubu people they get thug for side. You are creating another breed of thug. You can't bring down one monster with another. Fire brigade does not fight fire with fire. They use water. Someone said, Oga, go ahead with your debate with Team Atiku and Team Tinubu. Let's see if you have 500 likes or 200 comments plus your yeah. No worry, I'm going to go ahead with my team with my debate and everything, but you are banned from my show for life. Collect it. Imagine someone so dense, a product of a dense father and a dingbat mother. Please, guys, you're going to give me a few minutes. I need to start blocking the dingbats on Facebook. Someone said, you are supporting APC. I can tell you for free. No, I'm just rapturing your father. Collect. Do your program without P2B. Nobody you go tell me, idiot. Collect. Please, guys, I want to bring Victoria Inyama, but before I bring her, I want to block all these people. Someone said Obi supporters are causing Obi's problem. Absolutely, if you ask me. Absolutely. Someone said, I can still, APC is bankrolling you. For all this, you are yabbing Peter Obi. Can you see how daft these people are? Can you see these blockheads? Have I ever yabbed Peter? Listen, I wish I could find these people. Make I drag them come. These people until they chop physical blow, their head no they correct. Show me anywhere where I yab Peter Obi. They are so daft. Grace Jonah Ogbu. As in, and man go carry this kind one put for house. He better make a rare goat. He better make it start piggery than make it start family with this kind of person. Grace Jonah Ogbu. And if you go her page, you go see how she wide like fish will swallow Jonah. Come out for here, weary. As in, can you imagine? How do people get this dumb? As in, Nigeria's government has really failed us because all these people need education and they were denied it. So the lack of education is, as in, person standing here tell you saying be P2B supporter. Say you get problem with P2B supporters, we attack them and you say they yap P2B. As in, I dey read them one by one. Show me one place that I've ever yapped P2B. And now we apologize now. You can never find it. I've never yapped P2B before. 9 people they go after. You see, let me tell you, una be like snake where they chop your own pikin. Na so una be. Una go, let me tell you. Tinubu people and Atiku people and Showore people, this is how they'll stand and watch P2B people fight themselves. It will get to that stage, and you say I prophesied it. It will get to a stage where P2B people have nobody to fight except themselves, and they will go all out against one another. All out. How did we get here? I was doing my live, JJ. Somebody call here. You are a big evil. No problem. You see, let me tell you, people don't realize that. If you really don't like me, don't comment. Because once you comment, I see your comment. Hide user on this channel, bam, you have gone. Rapture. If you really don't like me, don't comment. Because once you comment, I will remove you. So you and your father can be hating me in your father's sitting room, where rain is falling and the drops are dropping on your head through the asbestos. As in, somebody said blocking show people didn't show you maturity. Let me block you too. I never told anybody that I want to be mature. Please, if you are looking for somebody that is mature, please unfollow me. I'm not mature. I beg you in the name of God. If you are looking for somebody that is mature, please unfollow me. I beg you in God's name. I am not mature. If you talk anyhow, you will collect. Someone say you go block everybody. I already block if now 5 people I we get sense. It's sweet my belly. Somebody came on my platform yesterday or the other day and sold $47,000 worth of his business in 1 month. Those are the people I'm looking for. People that can afford to pay the 1 million naira I charge to interview them, and then they can come to an audience that can utilize what they are trying to sell. Not you that you want to enter my DM and be talking P2B. Oh, hold on. Do you think that I get paid according to your views? The people who explain social media to you, they don't explain them well. Hey. Oh, that's why you think I can't block you. Oh, well, don't worry. As the reality dawns on you, Baba, I did block all of them. Someone said, aren't they the same? 3 categories of supporters in all parties. To be very honest, up until today, Tinubu supporters have never attacked me before. Ever. Atiku supporters are even the least aggressive. Except Reno. Every other Atiku supporter is gentle like a dove. Gentle. They've never attacked me. Should I fight people that have not attacked me before because you want? As far as I'm concerned, I have never seen Atiku idiots. I have never seen Tinubu idiots on my life. I've never. Their teams are always easygoing. I'm talking from experience. I've never had it. I've said it again. You know what caused the last problem? I sell my stars. P2B people they buy, Atiku people they buy. Atiku people come buy the most. After I give them injury time, Atiku people still win. I declare Atiku winner. I put up post for Atiku. Now where problem starts with that too. Do you think if Peter Obi had won, Atiku people have come to complain? Do you think if Peter Obi had won, Tinubu people have come to complain and fight me? The only people that have ever given me problem in this whole life voice, Peter Obi supporters. Someone said they will report my page. One day, if I block you, you know if you see my page where you want to take report. You can't beef me outside the club when we're in the VIP of the club. You can't even get into the club. So you go to vex from the outside where you day. And this is my experience. So just talk nonsense so I can see you and block you. Just anytime you hear me stopping like this, I don't block like 3 or 4 people. Anytime I just take that pause, multi block yala yawon, multi le won si gbo, father won, daddy won, mother won, eleribu won, inugbo lan wa. Ele ya were abele ego. I've never, in my experience, maybe Buhari supporters that year, but since that Buhari supporters, I've never seen people that will attack their own people. E get the day una go vex, una go attack Peter Obi. The way una they go. One day Peter Obi go talk one thing, when una not like una go face am. And that's the problem with zombies. They don't have brain to sit down and think by themselves. They just follow the mob. Hey, they're good, they're good. Like they do this how they are good. That's what you people are doing. You people are not well. Talk to yourself. You people should do awareness campaigns. Why are you fighting another Peter Obi supporter? So now, because I'm a Peter Obi supporter, I cannot sell my stars again. Because I'm a Peter Obi supporter, somebody said, I should sell the stars as Daddy Free stars. Money alone need J. Why should I sell the stars as Daddy Free stars when I have 3 people debating? Let me make money too now. Come on, if Peter Obi people are so pained, let them buy my stars. Let them come. In fact, let them just come and buy 200,000 stars. Say, Daddy Free, I don't want you to sell stars. Today is Peter Obi Day. We've bought 2,000 stars down. Who am I to complain? Tomorrow, what if Tinubu people are planning now? Tomorrow they come and they buy my stars. Atiku people will not complain. It is Peter Obi people that will complain again. Oh, Tinubu, you are supporting Tinubu. We always knew you are APC. Me. I don't have a problem with Tinubu. I'm thinking. I see the positives of Peter Obi. I see the positives of Peter Obi. I see of Tinubu. I see the weaknesses of Tinubu. And I also see the weaknesses of Peter Obi. Because I'm thinking, I'm not a zombie. I use my brain. Overall, if I were to weigh Tinubu and Peter Obi, I will prefer Peter Obi. He is overall better in my opinion. Does not mean Tinubu is bad. I understand that you guys are pained. I understand that Nigeria has a problem. I understand. Someone said, stop calling Nigeria. You people are zombie. You they fight waiting. Who not fight you? Person do competition. Atiku people win. He announced say Atiku will win competition. Peter Obi people start to fight war. Let me ask you a question. So if Atiku supporters play football match against Tinubu supporters and Tinubu supporters win, that means say, if Peter Obi supporters play football match against Atiku supporters and Atiku supporters win, that means say Peter Obi people go burn down that stadium. Have you waiting at the talk no make sense to now? Someone said, how much for 2K stars? Just check under the video there. Adipara is paining me that a candidate so good as Peter Obi is supported by a set of people so shallow. Why are you fighting me? Someone said, you are not okay. Block me now from your shoe. Say they see Peter Obi people. Collect ban. It's as simple as that. That's it. You have gone. Someone said this is a revolution. Papa, this is not a revolution. No. Namumuvution be this. So. Any revolution must have thinking people or else it will end like NSAS. If you people are not planning, you are not strategic, it will just turn to a concert. We are not happy about things. Listen, don't protest against hunger by burning your food. Don't let hunger drive you to eating your own brain. The fact that you are hungry and angry does not mean you should be without your faculty. Your faculties need to be intact. I've said this so clearly. If anybody insult Peter, any day I insult Peter Obi, any day I yap Peter Obi, any day I attack Peter Obi, attack me. Anybody will attack Peter Obi, anybody will yap Peter Obi, make una face am. But person will no attack una, why would they fight am? That one, I no go follow you here am. Someone said, Daddy Freeze, I'm a Peter Obi supporter and I'm not a zombie. Stop generalizing. Baba, you go school, but you know, read. Comprehension is your problem. Your IQ is abysmally low. That's why you cannot understand. I said, some, go and read the post. I thank God I did not post this inside my head. I thank God I did not post this inside my bedroom. I put it on Instagram and blogs carried it. Now go and look for the blogs that carried it and read it, and this time read to comprehend. How did you make it through school? Were you sleeping with your teacher's wife or with your teacher and that's how they were passing you? Or did you actually go to that school and get yourself an education? Because your head seems so hollow that there can be a tornado blowing inside it and you will not know. Olori tsunami. Let me tell you, they say Nigerians are on a pathway to revolution. This revolution that they're on a pathway to, it will not work if they go about it like this. Foolish people cannot do anything, no matter how many they are. If people don't sit down and think things properly, you will just become enemies of your own selves. Why are you attacking me when no fight you? I said, I don't get it. I am now seeing another person win Star Wars. This is where the problem started from. If you had won Star Wars, if Peter Obi people had won Star Wars and had announced, you know there would have been peace. This problem started. I did Star Wars. Article people won Star Wars, and I announced that Article people won with a post, one post though. I did not come out and say I am now articulated. I did not come out and say I'm supporting Atiku Abubakar. Let me tell you something here. I have friends, very good friends, who are supporting Atiku Abubakar. Very good friends. I also have friends, very good friends, who are supporting Tinubu. I'm not going to stop talking to them because they are supporting Atiku. People that I knew before I knew Peter Obi existed. I choose Peter Obi. That's my personal choice. What if my father does not choose Peter Obi? So I'm supposed to deny my father? What if my wife does not like Peter Obi? So I'm now supposed to divorce my wife? I saw them yapping, Victoria Inyama and me. They say two divorced people that don't have head. As in Peter Obi people do not even sit down to think. They don't just go and tell me what listen, this thing I've said. Tell me where I was wrong. Listen to it. You can see the post. I'm reading it verbatim. Peter Obi supporters can be classified into three main groups. Obedience. Amazing guys who understand his philosophy and support him passionately. Zombedience. These ones just follow Obi cluelessly with their eyes closed, as the name suggests. Obidiots. A coagulation of louts and touts lurking online and offline, ready to attack anyone who doesn't support Obi. I now pose the question, which one do you belong to? Is it not for you to go there and say, I am obedient? Even if you had gone to say I'm obedient, I don't yap you. Now you choose, now you yap yourself by yourself. Baba, no threat where I know here on top this thing. And wait till I go tell you, be say, Erobe Yahweh, abi una think say una dey mad, abi. No worry, all of us dey mad. Somebody said I was all wrong. Since your brain no fit comprehend them, greatness marshal, small person, we no greatness dey in family, they hear the talk. Collect your blocking, JJ, raptured and please, who else needs to be raptured? Please, 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 please. Someone says, Mr. Stars, you don't come again, no. Godwin or Semere, collect your rapture. Anybody will talk anything will be like, say, you no one get sense. Say, if they smell, say, you no go fit get sense tomorrow. I don't block you down today. They rapture it down. Please, 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 please. Let me hail the people that are buying stars on my page. Olaojo just bought 2,000 stars. He said, I beg, collect 2K stars, Joe. Sense to fool your head. These are my customers. These are my customers. Please, let me greet all of them. Olaiton, okay. Boleteru, Solanke, 530 stars. Thank you. Yokops Oladimeji, 530 stars. Thank you so much. Olaojo, 2K stars. They say, Baba, take these 2K stars. Make I see anybody there where I feel heal again. When I try not to buy stars. If you want buy stars, come my Facebook, go under buy stars. If you want yap me, buy star, then yap me, I no go block you. At least I go not say you get money you useful. You not get shanked by. If you buy me 50 stars or 500 stars and you yap me, I go still block you on top of your star. Make I don't want you down. If you buy me 5,000 stars and above, if you like, yap me, I go say thank you because I know you have something that you want to add. Another person just buy stars now, sharp, make I heal him. Olufemi Abolurin, 1,000 stars. God bless you, my brother. And Rita Melian Queen just sent me 100 stars. Thank you so much. So let me now bring Victoria Inyama here. I wanted to explain my side of the story so you guys get it and understand why I was so upset with these people. Somebody say online beggar, thank you very much, Pele. Don't worry. Your entire family will carry Kwangolo and move around inside traffic and begging manually. No worry. With the way una dey carry this Nigeria, now where una go end be that? Collect your blocking. Someone said, we understand where you are coming from, but Nigerian youth can't take it no more. Don't eat your own brain because you can't take it no more. Calm down. Dude, calm down. Somebody said, listen to this person. This person needs a cold bottle of beer. Kuzu, aluminium, says, Daddy Freeze, why is Peter Obi a topic? You know that the people insulting you are not Peter Obi supporters. We, the real supporters, appreciate you. Thank you very much. Let's appreciate ourselves. We are all together. We are all together. You yap me on the blog. Does it affect me in any way? I know they work for radio again, where your opinion matter, where if you write letters. Do you know how many letters people wrote when I was in the radio? Telling NBC to remove me. Tell NBC, make can't remove me for where I did. One person say, freeze the Mugu, close your mouth. I don't need to close your mouth, but I can close yours. And once I close your mouth, I close your papa mouth too for house. I don't even mention your name, because I mention your name, you go be like, say, I dey give you hype. Just collect your rapture, JJ. Now you and Satan. I no go call your name, because you know you won't make I call your name. I no go call your name. I just rapture you. Enjoy your rapture. Victoria Inyama, welcome, welcome, welcome. Somebody don't buy me stars. Oluyemi Agumbiade, 1,000 stars. Thank you so much. Better person. Olawode Babajide, 200 stars. God bless you. Adelakun, Adepoju, 50 stars. God bless you. God bless you. Better people, better people. Victoria Inyama.
Yes.
I see the wahala where you cuss everywhere. Wetin happen?
No, you said everything I wanted to say. You said everything I just wanted to say.
Please say your own.
Nobody is attacking Peter Obi. It's not even my own. Is whoever is going to be elected, let the person just come and do the work. But his supporters are. You just said it all. You took the words out of my mouth. His supporters don't get it. And this is going to happen. And what is going to happen is, at the end of the day, when this gentleman needs to speak somewhere, a lot of people would associate that gathering with violence. And that's not good. For instance, if he comes to London, although I know there's law, and obviously, I mean, there are going to be arrests. If he comes to London and needs to talk or needs to have a debate, a lot of people would not want to go. I would not want to go because already I'm thinking the guy makes sense, but his supporters just don't make sense. Now, just like you've been saying since, everything you've been saying is about the candidates. Talk about the candidates, debate about the candidates. The post in question was because I said, okay, number 2 and number 3. And that's 70%. 30%, they know what they're doing. 30% are very intellectual and they're talking. Now, sell your candidates. Put him in a good light. There's something that says, show me your leader and I'll know the kind of people you are. But if not that we on our own, we know that the leader is different. He's a calm person. He's an educated person. If it is based on his supporters, I am sorry, he has lost. We are talking about hooliganism, and this is serious political hooliganism. So, if I don't support your candidate, or if I don't say great things about him, that means I'm not supporting him. I don't need to. It is also possible that a lot of imposters could be posing as the so-called Peter Obi supporters just to make people hate the man. And obviously, by the time you hate, so I'm standing in a queue.
Let me ask you a question, and I want you to be honest, Victoria. Who are you supporting?
To be honest, I have lived in Nigeria in the tenure of Atiku. I have lived in Nigeria. I lived in Nigeria in the tenure of Tinubu. I would say, I'm from Abia State, and I used to, understand Tinubu's side a bit when I come to Lagos. I mean, Lagos, he has done a lot, although I heard he owns everywhere, but he has done a lot. But okay, here is Peter Obi. Here is a fresh person whom we have seen what he has done. Although, I still have issues that he just did one state, and we have 36 states. But with that one state that he did, and for me in particular, he is educated, he is calm, he has the qualities of a leader. I have listened to him debate. That guy has never raised his voice in any debates. He always states his points calmly. And it's left for you to be intelligent to understand. So, if we were given opportunities to vote, of course I will vote Peter Obi because I can relate to him. He is an intellectual. But will an intellectual lead hooligans? No. Tomorrow, just like you said earlier on, if he comes out tomorrow and says, okay, ABC needs to stop and we are not going to do it, we are not going to carry on, as usual, they will kill him. These same people that are
wow,
craziness, they will hurt that man. And that is it. Because what they will be like, we don't support you, finish. And after we support you, you can't come here, can't they do all this one. Boom. That is it. So I am even worried that either his team, they need to put out a statement, or he needs to come out and say, look, I know you people are supporting me. We are in this together. Let's fight this together. Because
so Victoria, you seem to be like a Peter Obi supporter.
I am. I will support him. Yes, I am.
So why are they fighting you?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm a Peter Obi supporter. I made a statement based on my experience with Peter Obi. They attacked me for giving a prize to Atiku supporters that they won it. It was buying stars and they won the stars. So even you guys owe Victoria, Inyama, an apology. She's a Peter Obi supporter. How did we get here?
I know the Kukuma see. I didn't busy since. That's why I tell you, say, make I don't do this thing because how many people am I going to?
Make I greet Victoria. Wait, make I greet Olaoji. Just buy me 1,000 stars. Wait, make I greet Olaoji. Just buy me 1,000. He said, Baba, collect extra 1,000 stars. How do you deal with some Facebook people? I don't even know how I deal with them. Success, send me 99 stars. God bless you. Aduku Teminu, send me 1,230 stars. And I also have Chinweri, send me stars. Can you imagine? So I'm a Peter Obi supporter. I complain. Listen, how come you all miss the number one? I said the obedience. Victoria, can you remember how I said it? I said amazing people. I even praised them who understand what Peter Obi is doing and are working with him tirelessly, passionately. Just because I experience zombedience, so those ones wey no know where Peter Obi dey go, but they follow am. And the obedience wey ready fight their mama for house as long as their mama say one thing about Peter Obi wey they no like.
You know what I
Somebody said something. Where is this person? Oh.
You know what I fear? You know what I fear the most?
Somebody said, we don't want you guys. Wait. First too much. We don't want you guys in Peter Obi, please. Now you go collect rapture. First too much. Moti yo were danu. Rapture danu.
You can't even send a mail. I'm not even seeing any. I don't block. I don't.
No. Me, I have their time. Someone said, please, how are we sure that Peter Obi?
You see the issue here. I remember, and this is very, very sad to bring it up again.
Yeah. Continue.
Peter, a lot of Peter Obi supporters there, a lot of them, not all, I will still say, there are still some intellectuals there. You remember this case of this innocent girl that was stoned to death?
Yes. I know the girl, yeah.
That's just what crossed my mind with a lot of his supporters. Because at the end of the day, when you ask a lot of those people that were stoning that girl and say, what is blasphemy? Trust me, they don't know.
They don't have a clue.
They don't know. They don't know the blasphemy. They don't even know. And yet, they all picked a stone and stoned her. Just like the case of the lady, the woman that they called a witch, that they tied and I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, I related it. I think it was on Linda's blog. I related it to, are these the people that Peter is going to lead. And someone said, what has Peter Obi got to do with this? That place is a state in Nigeria. It's a village in Nigeria. Now, are you saying that you will just go and harass somebody like that without even knowing what did this person do? Intellectual. Why are you doing this to this person? Intellectual. What are you like stoning this woman or tying her up for? Intellectual. Now, you're just going ahead to do things without thinking. And my point really was, how many of these people know P2B? A lot of them. I can tell you now that they don't even know him. All they know is he's a new president. They don't even know him. Election will start. They will expect the man to
listen to waiting one person talk here.
Give them money.
Listen to waiting one person talk here. He say Inyama where they beat her husband.
No problem.
Change the hair yarn
No
inside.
problem.
How her husband take enter inside this matter now?
No problem. No problem. Yeah, but so this is my fear, and I really fear for that man. I really fear for, P2B. I really, really fear for him because all these people, like I say, and I stand by it, 70% of his supporters, they don't even know him. They don't even agree with what he's ready to put out. They are not even ready to work. They are not ready to make the sacrifices for change. They are not ready. Yes, like you said, are you going because of hunger? Are you going to eat your brain because you're hungry? Hell no, that's not the right thing to do. Now, this is a gentle person, and you're bringing out all this toggery, hooliganism. They come on your live show and they can't listen to you. What makes us think that they will listen to P2B when P2B is telling them what to do? What makes us think that when P2B says, you know what, the civil service, so and so people need to be re-educated, so and so people need to be retrained? What makes us think that these same people that are shouting and screaming that they are going to say, okay, yes, we are ready to be retrained, we are ready to change? They will not. They will not. Because they're so angry. They're so full of hate. Politics, if you want a change in politics, then you have to have 3 people or 5 people or whatever sit down and say, okay, you know what? This is the issues in my side, and this is how we are going to work it out. Politics, it should be a 21st century collective process. It should be collective. But we're not even collective. And we're just hitting. At the end of the day, that you and I know that Atiku will come to London. People will come to London. People will come to London. They will all sit down somewhere in Mayfair.
They will all sit down and drink beer. That's the part that confuses me for Nigerians.
They will all sit down somewhere in Mayfair or night.
Somewhere in Mayfair that you that have lived in London for 20 years cannot go and stay.
And they will sit down there.
And some of you in Nigeria you will never visit that Mayfair. You have never visited there, and you will never visit it till you die.
I remember the time of Nnamdi Kanu, somebody just put something about Biafra, and everybody was like, Biafra. I said, I don't understand this Biafra thing. All I know is, Igbo, we are one. We are all one. As long as I speak your language, you're my brother, and I'm your sister. Whether you're from Abia, Anambra, wherever you are, you're from the East. What is all this Biafra thing? What are we killing each other for? What? Why? Is that how we're going to bring about change? Is that how the young people are going to bring about change? It's scary. Violence is not going to bring about this change.
Listen to this guy, Ogbonje blog. The way you speak, ma, it's as if you are not Peter Obi supporter. As in, I wanted to run mad that yesterday. I'm okay. Baba, they said the average IQ in Nigeria is 60 something. The average IQ. Let me tell you something. Did you watch that movie Forrest Gump?
Yeah.
Forrest Gump was, according to the movie, he was so dumb he could not really live among people. So they did a movie about him looking at the world through his low IQ eyes. Do you know what the IQ of Forrest Gump was? 75. So Nigeria has people like Forrest Gump in the thousands roaming the street, prowling on social media.
Yes.
How can you say she's not supporting Peter Obi? I've said it. Is it until I go to Peter Obi's house, open his way, jump inside and swim inside what's inside his way and hug it, that I now know that I'm supporting Peter Obi?
I don't know. I don't know. But in any case, shouldn't people just have a right to support who they want to support? What's the bullying about? Shouldn't people just have a right to say, okay, I support this person, I support this person. I stand by Peter Obi, not for any ethnic whatever, but because the man is intelligent. Because I feel he has something to offer.
I've sent you
because I
code.
feel he's going to bring a change. Because he's educated and he reasons, he sees things
Once you get to
in
wait
a
for me, I'll be
totally
done in a
different
few
light.
minutes.
And he has made it work in a little way. So hopefully, if he actions the way he did it, his style and everything, to whatever is happening now in Nigeria, he is going to hopefully, but he's not going to do it himself, and that is the problem. He is going to assign people to do it. Now, these people he's assigning to do it, who are they? These people that we are seeing? I honestly want to believe that, a lot of his supporters, and I pray that they are not on this social media rubbish. That the people that are on this social media rubbish are just the touts. And I know that man is not going to be the type of man that will use touts to do anything. I believe that he's the type of man that will come out and speak. And I honestly wish and I pray that he actually comes out to address or to do a video and say, you know what, if we're going to win, we're going to win together. Not by this. Not by this.
Listen to what somebody said. Listen to what somebody said. Victoria, you don't understand. I learned students have been at home since early February. I went to school in Nigeria. Victoria, did you not go to school in Nigeria? I went to UI. We were at home for a year at a point. We did not die. This Nigeria. Nigeria is like complaining about NEPA in Nigeria. I came to Nigeria in 1979. There was no light the day I landed in Nigeria. And there is no light today. So it is not it's not Buhari that spoiled the light. And it's not Peter Obi that we fix it. It's not Buhari that destroyed ASU. I went to school in the 90s. I got admitted into University of Ibadan in 1994 and I graduated in 2001. 1 year I lost due to strike. So if there's strike now, it's because there's always been strike. Nigeria has a fundamental problem that Buhari did not cause and Tinubu cannot, and Tinubu or Peter Obi or Atiku cannot fix.
It is the people that need to fix it.
How are you talking like this?
Who fixes the machines?
Oh, somebody so sweet just sent something. She said, Daddy Freeze, I'm obedient. Accept this token gift for peace sake from the UK. She sent 2,500 stars. Thank you so much, my darling Tinu Tempton. Thank you. Adela Kwadeolu, 50 stars. Adela Kwadeolu, more like 200 stars at the end of the day. Uzat Damilola Abdul Rahman, 100 stars. Thank you, guys. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you all. Shall you see what you see?
So that's what I'm saying. Now, the point is, we are talking about light, Abi. Is it Peter Obi that will go and stand in all the...
Listen to another person here. That's how supporters behave. People that believe in movement goes extreme because they are frustrated. Your extreme is not going to... how low IQ can you guys be? Someone said, but Buhari government made it worse. Buhari government did not do anything to make it better or worse. Nigeria I've been saying this thing. You people were praying when your mates were walking. What did you expect? What can Bubu really do? How much money did he really meet in the coffers? I don't like his government. I'm not a supporter of his, but I am aware. I have access to facts and figures. He didn't destroy Nigeria. He came in. Shortly after he came in, there was recession. Then there was COVID. What are you guys talking about? Oh, maybe he could have done something which I don't know what it is to fix it. Maybe. But he was not the one that ruined it. And he didn't make it worse. Nigeria was on this path. That's the trajectory we've been on since. There are 210 million of us. And our GDP is only $490 billion. What do you really want to get? What result are you really expecting?
But the issues now, let's go to the grassroots of the matter. These things that are not put right, the best Peter Obi can do is order, is talk, is encourage, is retrain. The people there in the infrastructures, the people controlling the structures, the organizations, how are they? What is their mentality?
Somebody is saying the insecurity is worse. As long as poverty gets more, insecurity would automatically increase.
There's even insecurity on social media, and you're talking by these people.
You
the
know,
insecurity that you're coming on social media, like you said, you woke up and you saw all these levels of abuse and insults. Is that not insecurity? If not that you were a tough cookie that you are, things like that, you'll be like, oh my God. You know, I've had to remove comments from my page because they were just on. And then some of these people, me that I even like to respond, when I go to their page and I look and I'm like seeing one follower and all that, and I'm like, I beg, you can't be responding. So it's just to block, and block.
somebody here said, listen to how dumb this grace matter is. Listen to how dumb somebody's mother is. This girl is going to have offspring one day. Because I cannot call what comes out of her children. She's going to have offspring one day. Eh? Listen to what she says. Why don't you cut that woman off? Is she your girlfriend? As in, I don't know where to start from.
Is that not a zombie?
Is that not a zombie?
Is that not a zombie? Doesn't she fall under the
Grace matter? Let me tell you, Grace. With IQ like this, you can never matter. Collect your rapture. You cannot even be your own name.
How can a literate man like Peter Obi deal with a person like that? Oh, how? They should think.
Ah, man.
It's not possible now. It's not possible. So I'm following somebody. For instance, let me use Christians now. I am following Christ, and I am acting like Barracuda, one of the most evilest. How do I put it? Evilest, demons. Is that possible? Yes, people are frustrated. Things are hard. Things are hard everywhere. Even the UK. We are having a kind of recession now. The only difference is that the government will understand that we are having it. Right now, we don't even have a prime minister. Our two contestants, the lady and the man, I don't want to mention their names. Every other day, they are in a debate. Every other day, they are debating. The lady is saying, this is what I have, and this is what I'm going to use to change certain things. The man is saying the same thing. There's been no fight. There's been no quarrel. Conservative is there. Labour Party is there. Green Party is there. Nobody is fighting. Nobody is cursing each other. The thing is, you come on TV or you go to a place, you say, this is what I have to offer. And then in October, if we want, we vote for you. After all this, nobody is fighting, nobody is cursing. Look at the way these people, because you're not supporting Peter Obi, no show. One person even today said, my children. I'm like, hey, my children, what? What has got to do with that I went on a comment and I said number 2 and number 3? It's just crazy. My point, and I will state it. See, a human being cannot, in fact, a decent, educated, intellectual human being cannot lead a battalion where 60% are numbskulls. No, he can't. Are numbskulls. He can't work. Because the first thing Peter Obi is going to confront is a bunch of people that he cannot communicate with. He cannot communicate with them. And trust me that the freeze, like you said, you see this thing when they do for social media, that man needs to beef up his security when he becomes president. Because when he becomes president and he decides to maybe stop certain things, all those loopholes that we are having, and he decides to, oh my God, I fear for his life, and I'm saying it on a live now. I really, really fear. So, because how do you talk to these people? A lot of them, as I'm talking now, they are not listening. No, they are just looking. This one will just come on. Oh, Victoria is there. Olosho, Ashawo, failed actress. As if, did I tell you I want to act, or did I tell you I want to come and be an actress again? Like, how is that? Or I went to university for 3 years in the United Kingdom so that I can continue acting. Like, seriously, like, what's that? These people are Daddy Freeze. How do you cope in that country? How? All the debates. This one that you were talking that they held you to ransom. I was there. I wanted to make a comment, and I said, "There's no point." I saw the way the guy was talking, the way the guy was bragging the game. I'm like, hey, is this what P2B? If you really decide that, okay, I want to represent P2B, is this how you're behaving? Is that what he represents? No, that's not what he represents. And this is not fair. See, they're going to destroy that man's career. You see, this is people, and his team, his intellectual team, will have a hard time fixing things. They will have a hard time fixing things.
Hold on, Daddy Freeze.
Okay, so how far?
And Madam, you too, well done. Baba, I'm okay. I've been following you since, but I was driving, I had to park. Now, you said so much, Madam. I need to calm down. Now, you said you don't know how Daddy Freeze spoke. we are born thugs, and we are not going to forget that we are born thugs. So because we are born thugs, when same thug spirit comes, we need to face them. Now, I belong to a whole lot of WhatsApp group that is obedient, Peter Obi, you know. I'm even a particular one that has the former Labour president, the person who's supposed to come up for Labour, the president for Labour Party. That's Professor, what's his name? Prof. That was supposed to be the president for Labour before he stepped down for Peter Obi. I'm in the same group with him. Now, they are personally tired themselves, okay? Oh. Everybody's saying they are frustrated, that's why they are acting that way. Between me and you, they are not frustrated. They are not. This suffering has been, let me do a rewind. There's a man, a Yoruba singer they call Orlando.
Orlando or what?
He sang a song when he was the military government that year. They put him in jail in Kirikiri that year. He sang a lot of songs about the suffering and everything. Go listen to that song. This song he sang is over 3 decades, going to 4 decades now. This same problem we are talking about. So, what makes you feel like you're ranting and bullying another person on life that is trying to make a point? It makes you get to that point. Now, there's one news I want to give to them for free. If you don't have work and you're a Peter Obi supporter, prepare for a new phase of hunger strike. The hunger will go beat you. You're a Peter Obi supporter and you want Peter Obi to come in and you don't have a job. This new Peter Obi regime that was coming in, you now go so far, your hunger will double. The point is this: between me and you, we are all beneficiary one time or the other of this corrupt government. We are benefited one way or the other. E.g., the police, if I park for a wrong place like this for London, police go cramp my car, I'll pay that ticket. But you see in Nigeria, police will cramp my car or last man will cramp my car. I will not pay it. I will bribe the police and go with my car. Now, if you want that regime you want, whereby you want everything to be right with your Peter Obi, what we want, you can't bribe the police. You have to You have to pay that ticket. You have to
Thank you.
God bless you. Is that what I said now? Are they ready to make those sacrifices?
Are you ready? Are you committed?
Are they ready to fix up? Are they ready?
Somebody should buy Obake Solo stars on my platform for me. Now me go collect the stars, but buy them for them. Obake Solo to get brain.
What is it? So that's why I'm on the show today. I shall walk.
So, Mama, Madam, don't worry yourself. Every woman now Olosho, my man now Olosho. If you don't do no Olosho, my man no go see I'm like her. She has to play. She has to play some.
Somebody don't really buy the stars, so like play. Hey. God bless you. See a gold, 1,000 stars.
So you like it or not, every woman now Olosho, that shouldn't worry you at all. What I'm beginning to tell, what I'm stressing again is the fact that you guys go and get a work right now. Because you know what? When Peter becomes president, we no get work, hunger will catch us top. Because there will not be any loopholes again. Every opportunity you see to ransack money
will be blocked.
You will not find it again. So be prepared for that work. So stop bullying people. Now, there's going to be a better rules on this platform. Now, don't forget, there was a time we were all ranting about APC, Buhari. They shut down Twitter. There was nothing all of us, our stupid mouth could say. They are the current government within this country. If they decide to sanction Mark tomorrow to put a particular decision on Instagram, there's nothing we can all effing do. So not that. When your bullying becomes very loud and somebody like me, you report to Peter Obi will write Instagram, some certain sort of people will not come on Instagram again. Now, only one.
That's the kind of person he is. That's the kind of person he is.
They don't know Peter Obi.
Now, hold on. I must hold on. Sorry, let me say something. I must apologize to the good Peter Obi supporters.
Okay.
Especially, I can see my head of Team Peter Obi, Diary of a Canadian Mom. She's not happy with this. But you see, we are airing our views. The reason why Peter Obi is here and is being discussed, not Atiku, not Tinubu, is because of how I was treated when I declared Atiku people winner of Star Wars. And that's what grew into my post that went viral yesterday on all the blogs. That is how it started. And Victoria dropped a comment. Victoria did not make a post too.
God bless you.
Victoria dropped a comment, 3 lines under my post. Victoria, they trend for all the blogs. Victoria, they trend on all the blogs. Say she dropped 1 comment under my post. Now, as they carry Victoria come out, they carry me, join them, like say me and them they date. Baba. So it is, you see, I understand, and I'm going to say this. If you are a decent, hardworking, intellectual, right-thinking Peter Obi supporter, I'm sorry if this makes you feel bad. I'm totally sorry, and I apologize. But what my eyes have seen in the last 48 hours.
Daddy Freeze, I'm upset with you. You know why? You are missing your job, you are missing your duty. In fact, you are doing what is wrong for standing for Peter Obi. You are not supposed to even declare who you stand for. Do you know why? Because your platform is a platform that is meant for everybody. Now, they've forgotten that there's SDP. There's a young man that is based in America. It's probably the direct link to Versace to Nigeria. He's that guy that is going for the presidency for SDP. He has money, okay? Now, he has the right to come on your platform to actually come and speak what he has to offer to you.
Yeah, so...
Now, some people who attack me on Tunde Ednon's page, and I look at them. Tunde Ednons tomorrow will still post articles adverts because he's been paid to do that. That's why I'm obsessed with you, Daddy Freeze. You do not, nobody deserves an apology for what you want to say. Because at the end of the day, everybody.
No, what I'm trying to say is there are some good Peter Obi supporters that were dragged into it, but I clearly made a demarcation.
You that I'm in the same. I have group. I'm in a WhatsApp group that has the diaspora of Peter Obi. That, like, okay, I don't want to say this online, but let me just say, like, putting money together for the campaign too. A particular woman, she actually she went for the house in Shomolu. She's based in thereabout. She too is we are in the same group. The same group we have prof. The same prof that stepped down from Peter Obi. So they all know all this. Do you know, at a particular time, I was feeling that I was saying in the group that I think, you should forgive me if I'm going to say this, but I was saying in the group at the time I felt like APC or the bad people actually have employed some people to act like a Peter Obi. In fact, between me and you, I caught somebody I'm going to send to your DM later on Twitter. This person will check his thread of his tweet like a year and some few months ago. It was actually
Daniela, please wait for me. I need to see you guys. Just give me a few minutes, okay?
He has started to campaign for Peter Obi. Now it's not campaigning right.
All right, just give me 10 minutes. But two of you come out. Don't be inside the car with the windows locked.
So
Your mom doesn't like it, so just come out and stand beside the car and give me 10 minutes.
But to be causing more controversy, because that's the first line that that's attached to every Peter Obi fan. Openly, that's what I'm saying. So with that same guy, that guy is being paid to act like a Peter Obi fan, but he's not a Peter Obi fan.
That you see, this is what I wanted to say. Sis, Vicky.
Hi.
Yeah. So, yes. Kesolo. Please. I want us to be very, very careful. You see, a drop of sand or a drop of a pebble, okay, can spoil the whole soup. Lots of people who people think are Peter Obi supporters, they call them Peter Obi supporters, may not strictly sensu be Peter Obi supporters. And I'm happy you have pointed it out that you saw someone who a couple of days or so ago was identified with another person, and now he is claiming to be a Peter Obi supporter, and he is very violent, he's very vulgar, okay, and abusive as far as his remark is concerned. One thing we have to understand is that, please, we shouldn't go into hasty generalizations. It's not every Peter Obi supporter that is abusive. And also, should anybody be a Peter Obi supporter and the person is abusive? Please, should anybody be a Peter Obi supporter and the person is seemingly abusive? Let me just make a subtle defense. Okay? I'm not justifying evil. I'm not justifying brigandry. I'm not justifying thuggery. I'm not justifying behavioral anomalies. All I am saying is that you look at things not from one dimension. You have to look at things multidimensionally. What is the psychology of Nigerians? The Nigerians who are following Peter Obi, okay, are the Nigerians who are starved out of hope. Completely stuffed out of the air of hope. They are choked out of hope.
I disagree with you.
Listen to me. Listen. Most
Those
of the
who are starved of hope, my brother, do not have 1 naira to buy a data. We know what it is to get the data in Nigeria.
Down.
Between me and you.
I need to see someone downstairs quickly. Continue the debate. Continue buying stars. I'll be back. Oh yeah, they talk, they go. No worry, ignore me.
My brother, Kesolo.
Baba.
Kesolo. Let me tell you, all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So some animals are more equal.
That's right. Yes.
See, there are elitist Nigerians and there are non-elitist Nigerians economically. There are some elite level Nigerians who have enjoyed. They are huge beneficiaries from the largesse of the loot of this country. And those people are not going to throw banters. Those people are not going to act in
Exactly my point.
They're not going
Exactly
to
my
act in
point.
frustration. But these people who genuinely need change, positive change, people who are actually stuffed out of air, they are choked out of air, and they are looking for, desperately gasping for a breath of fresh air. All right, when they see something either in part or in whole, peripherally or centrally, that is, is antithetical towards their cause, they will fight you tooth and nail.
Okay, fine.
At that point in time, reason is depressed. Emotions get very high. Emotions and reason are like oil and water. They cannot mix. Emotions and reason are like oil and water. They cannot mix. The moment emotions and passion heightens up, reason gets depressed. So you just also have to look at the fact that how are Nigerians who are following Peter Obi are not tribal Nigerians. They are not Nigerians from a particular sect. They are from a particular religious sect, from a particular tribal or ethnic sect. They are Nigerians who genuinely crave for positive change.
Okay, but
Yeah.
positive change. Is it using abusive words for somebody who, let's say for instance, I didn't even read about Peter Obi and I don't know about him, and I'm like, who is he? Does that make me a prostitute?
No,
Because
wait.
I don't know he's Peter. I don't know him.
Let me tell you, I'm sorry.
But that is what they are saying. So I don't agree with you. I beg to differ. No. No, the people need to fix up their minds.
Vicky, wait. Just hold on a bit. Someone is not calling you a prostitute because you're a prostitute. Someone is going down, dragging you down to fight you in the gutter because he wants you to feel hurt. That's the truth. He wants you to feel hurt. He wants to give you a haymaker punch that will either get you emotionally knocked out. Because he himself, he is knocked out. He believes you are aligning or joining forces with, the forces or with the sector of this country or the people in this country that are making him very frustrated and sad. So he also wants you to see how to make you have a piece of it. That is the truth. And it's a psychological thing. It's a psychological thing. He is not calling you a prostitute. Trust me, Yazan. He's not calling you a prostitute because you're a prostitute. He's calling you a prostitute because he wants you to feel pain. There is no woman in this world who is earning a decent living that someone wakes up and calls a prostitute that will take it lightly. No, you're not a prostitute, for God's sake now. But he's saying that to you because he wants to attack your emotions. He is sad. He is bitter. He does not want you to join forces with people who tear him down and put him in the economic doldrums. I use not that sarcastic clap.
Yes, let me say something to you quickly. Let me say something to you quickly. You see what you just said now, will not discourage anybody such again. I think you should say that was wrong. He's not saying that because somebody. Hey, calm down. Let me talk. Let me say something. You don't say because somebody. Bro, listen. I don't think that I should say somebody. I should encourage somebody who is a thief because the person is hungry. Then I say, oh, because he was hungry, that's why he stole. I don't think I should encourage that. Go ahead. Let me keep quiet because I can see. This is the vibe we do not like.
What I'm saying.
Always, you've been talking. When somebody wants to talk, I think you listen to them. Okay, go ahead.
I will allow you to talk. I'm sorry. Okay. What I'm saying is, I am extremely very sorry that for someone. Come on, everything around me is women. Understand? I was raised nearly by a single mother. Understand? I have a wife. I have all daughters. Understand? So I have no reason I don't have any justifiable or moral grounds in this world. Understand? To support anybody to talk down on a woman. But the truth is this. Okay. You also have to look at it from that standpoint. That is the reason I believe, I perceive, that is the reason why these guys throw those kind of jabs. Guy, as you are now, all right? Do you know somebody? Okay, look look at you now. Maybe you're having a tinted hair. Okay. Anybody can just jump and then just decide to say, look at you, go and sit down there. Yahoo boy. You're a thief. You're not earning a decent living. You're a fraudster. Okay. Because maybe he will say that because he feels he's definitely gonna be under your skin. Because you've got under his own skin. That is the truth. But I also do not in any way support. I'm never in support of.
Where is Victoria? When I don't drive Victoria, go.
Now, let me say something, Kokon. I will merge some things to you and send to you in your DM privately that you need to have for also entertainers, celebrities like me and you, okay, that are actually supporting the other parties. And they actually came to my page threatening and giving all that. Now, between me and you, it's sad that people still feel like I'm supporting. Somebody has threatened me to the point that maybe I know that this is the state you come from. You are from Osun State. Maybe you come to Osun State. Maybe you will do this. You get? So a whole lot of threats coming even from other parties. But what I'm trying to say in essence is this: I don't think it is right for us to.
Sorry, about K Solo. Make I ask you one question. Who you they support?
Peter Obi.
So all of us here are Peter Obi supporters. So I don't get it. If amongst us, you will never see Tinubu supporters fight publicly like this.
That's the truth, sir.
You will never see Atiku supporters. You will never see Reno or Mokri attack Dino Melaye.
Solo, what did you do? Okay, what happened? Tell me. What's the reason why an obedient decided, according to you, to threaten you? What happened?
It was not an obedient that threatened me. I said
it was who?
He wants that. No, it was not an obedient. It's someone that was supporting a Bola Tinubu fan. That's an actor that DM'd me with all that. Okay, hold on. And I still want and kept. And the question
so how
is
does
like,
it relate to me? Is it because I'm an actor?
No, I'm just trying to say something to you. I'm trying to make a point, not what you're saying, okay? I was saying that
what you're saying. Okay,
Okay, so what I'm trying to say in essence is this, when somebody like me speaks and say what I say, a whole lot of people feel like you are still not supporting Peter Obi. And I asked them, must I be violent for me to support Peter Obi? If I support Peter Obi, I still need to tell you that you are my own co-supporter of Peter Obi, that what you're doing is wrong. So until we all get to that point and call a spade, and not let some people feel like, okay, you can have it because you are hungry, because you are upset, because everybody is tired.
Freeze.
I do not stand for that. That's nice. So either you like it or not, I am going to vote for Peter Obi. Even if he wins or win,
yes,
I am voting for him.
Yes.
In a nutshell, let me tell you, while you have a right to counterpunch very hard anybody who tries, okay, to emotionally run you down or get under your nerves, abuse you, okay, under the guise or seeming true identity of an obedient, But I want you to understand in a nutshell, okay, a nutshell psychology of anybody who does this. Everybody wants Nigeria to work. Nigeria is frustrating. Hardship is, Nigeria has never been at this level before, at this level of hardship in our entire existence. And now someone sees a glimmer of hope by his own convictions. He sees a glimmer of hope. Man, on the pathway to that man's destiny, everybody is a suspect. You understand? He looks like someone who wants to crush you. He's desperate. He's like a drowning giant. He wants to cling on to the slimmest straw.
See, can I ask you a question?
That is it.
Can I ask you a question? Please? I'm
not saying that is a justifiable ground to bully people online. But also you have to understand that some people, these guys are frustrated.
Can I say something to you, sir? Can I say something to you, sir? Or can I ask you a question? Do you know that the common goal of me and you, like supporting Peter Obi, is for him to emerge the president, Abi? Now, the question now is this: we need more people to our side, and I don't think inflicting our pain, how we feel, everybody's upset. Today, I don't pay salary, and not just about paying salary. The fact that the salary that I want to pay, it ought me for body because people have worked and I have to pay them. Now the point is because of still a non-working system. Now the point is this: how do we drag more people to ourselves when we are all so upset, when we are all so mad at each other?
Bro, you are intellectually elitist. All right, you're exposed. The onus is on you, on me, no, and the rest of the members of the team who know better, okay, to exercise a mental reorientation. It is. We need people, and you don't have to bully people to buy people or to win people. Okay, then the strategy will have to change. That is the truth. But trust me, there are very many modes. There are very many people who are not real Peter Obi people. Who, in fact, as a matter of fact, most of the people who are actually here bullying people are not Peter Obi people.
Now, Okon.
Thank you. That's what I want to know.
Now, Okon. By the way, guys, buy stars on my Facebook. When you get to my Facebook, right under the video, you can see how to buy stars. Go there and buy stars. Now, Okon, I want all of us. This is amazing. I'm a Peter Obi supporter. Obake Solo is a Peter Obi supporter. Okon, not only is he Peter Obi supporter, he's Team Peter Obi leader for our debate. Victoria Inyama is Peter Obi, is a Peter Obi supporter. So how can we create an opportunity for people who are supporting Peter Obi to be more learned? How can we disseminate? We don't need thugs. We don't need bullies. Peter Obi has love by default. Let me tell you, if Peter Obi farts now, some people go spray him as perfume. That's where people love. So why do we need the bullies? We don't need them. People love Peter Obi by default.
Yeah.
So we don't need, listen, there are some parties now that we need thugs because nobody liked them, so they got to bully their way through. I don't understand why people are bullying for Peter Obi. Even Igbo people, they love Peter Obi. Women love Peter Obi. Hausas love Peter Obi. Igbo love Peter Obi. Yoruba love Peter Obi. So I don't understand why we need to fight. What are we dragging? I can't make it. Okon, you were there. Were you there during the debate yesterday? Oh, sorry, Tuesday.
Yes, I was at the debate.
You saw the way I was selling stars. Did I at any point say anything to offend Peter Obi, or did I put him down in any way?
No.
Do you know what happened? At the end of the day, Team Atiku won the Star Wars. I did not say they won the debate, they won the Star Wars. Peter Obi's team members started attacking, or let me say illiterate. That's why I made that generalization. I said they are the obedience, the smart ones, like you guys. They are the zombedients, the ones where they follow like zombie.
Freeze. Wait first now. Freeze. Listen, I as Team Obi leader, okay, myself and Priye, okay, as far as matters of Peter Obi on this platform, that Freeze platform is concerned, we take responsibility for success and failure, of everything. That is leadership. We take responsibility for it. And now we tell you, please, also diversify your perception. Okay. All right. Peter Obi has not contested for presidency before. Prior to now, he has not. So look at it. Okay, look at it like a father. All right? You are an umpire. Okay, don't be too hard. All right? This thing. In politics, especially in Nigerian politics, every single action or inaction of yours is likely going to be perceived in the light of having a political undertone. You come out and say that, yes, in the Star Wars, okay, Team Atiku won. Already, it is default in the head of angry Nigerians that the same Ojoro is likely going to happen at the level of possibly maybe INEC. Yeah, that is it. So these guys are defensive. You know, they're
But you see, my problem is
listen, their guards are up. No one is interested in hearing if it is Star Wars or not. You know, that very thing, that very line, that very phrase that Team Atiku have won the Star Wars, all right, has triggered off some kind of emotion. Or do you understand? So please, don't infer elite level intellectuality on everybody, and also don't infer darkness and thuggery on everybody. All right, try and strike a balance for us. Politically, as far as the presidency of Nigeria is concerned, with specific regards to Peter, we are green horns. Okay, we are green horns. We have never come out to become, we have never come out to vie for the presidency of this country before.
All right. And which few of us supporters have never come out to support anybody openly like this before.
So please, I beg you, all right? It is not, Bongoli is here, accuser of the brethren. I know he's going to come and say something. Not a problem. But please, I beg you, right? It may not have been born out of ill interest. It is a defense mechanism. They are already angry. They believe this is going to be like a mock test for what is likely going to be the general elections. Please.
May I just want my prayer at the end of the day.
Don't think that they were being they were acting unruly purposely or deliberately. No.
I understand. I understand very well that it's out of the pain and out of the default in the mind that how would you just say Article 1? You know, it's like it sounded to them like they're hearing it for my next month. You know, so I understand it so well, but they should just try as much as possible to make sure that they don't chicken everybody out of it. Even few of us that can still speak, that can still make people have more boldness and confidence that, okay, this is going to happen. Let's, as much as possible, try not to make everybody chicken out. But I understand where they are coming from, and few of us have decided not to even be in this space again. Not because we do not support Peter Obi again, but because we are afraid of these wars and all that. So the reason why I came on the live in the first instance was because of the call out on Vic, which I think it was very, very wrong, and I just support it regardless of what it is. You know, we should allow people to have their mindset and their thoughts about things and be free with it. So that's all. Okay, I did a good job, and I respect everyone.
Now, Bongoli.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Bongoli, hold on 1 second. Let me say something. So, Okon, yeah.
I beg, don't let Bongoli talk yet.
Bongoli, just wait for 1 second. Please. 1 second. Okon, there's something I want to address. Yeah. You are entitled to your emotions and your sentiments, but you're not entitled to your facts. Do you understand? Can we work with facts? Nigerians are angry that we had I don't have a sponsor for the show. If Peter Obi can come and sponsor the show, it will look funny. Most of the people are saying they want to sponsor their political parties. But guess what? If I sell my stars, anybody can go and buy stars. It's even unfair that I belong to a party inside a debate. I should not even belong to any party. But guess what? I am belonging to the same party that is fighting me.
True.
This is Team Tinubu here. They've never fought me before. Never. This is their leader here, Bongoli. He's just joining us now. Same thing with Atiku. Atiku team leader has been my friend for like 12 years.
I think like
so
said, a whole lot of
the fact that you are passionate is okay. I admire your passion. I respect it. I appreciate it. Don't turn your passion into bullying. You cannot get my respect. Because if you try to bully me, I will fight back. I'm not one of those people that will cower. They yapped me for on top this thing for blog yesterday. I still dey here, they block them. If you no one get sense, I go help you get them. Sense is not too hard to acquire. Now, that's boost you go collect. And I think it is unfair. Listen, hold on. And I think it is unfair that Team Obi has given me this much problem. No other team gives me this problem. None. Okon, you've been with us. Sorry, wait. You've been with us for a while. Bongoli, I want Bongoli to come live and show his face. He has never, I've never, ever. Maybe if I have tomorrow and I'll say, okay, it's always Obi. Kilo day. We ourselves get issues where we need to address. Any small thing, they start running rampage. I have said it. Listen, Obi has love already. Obi does not need fighting. Listen, do you know that? Have you ever watched the debate? Articles team will come and talk. Whether they make sense, they don't make sense, everybody go boo them. Tinubu people go come talk. Whether they make sense, they don't make sense, they go boo them. If Peter Obi people come and talk and say, it is 5 a.m. in the afternoon. Peter Obi. Anything where they like, whether it makes sense or it don't make sense, the crowd will still cheer them. What does that show you? It shows you that you have love already. So why are you fighting? Now people will no get love. Now them suppose they drag the matter. People when if no, there's no fact that articles team want to quote. People be telling them shut up. Meanwhile, Obi by default, anything they say, the crowd will clap for them. So why are you fighting? It just shows that you are this same thing you are fighting. You are it. It's just that the one that is there is not favoring you. So it's like you're complaining about Togri, but you are a Tog. The only thing is the people that are benefiting from Togri, you are not among them. So you are waiting for your own opportunity to go and benefit from the same thing you are complaining about. I think that is hypocritical.
Daddy Freeze.
Over to you, Bongoli.
Quote there's a quote by Paulo Freire. He says, and I quote, "The oppressed, instead of striving towards liberation, stand themselves to become the oppressors." I'll repeat myself again. The oppressed, instead of striving towards becoming liberated, tend themselves to be oppressors. You see, Daddy Freeze, I'm a victim of cyberbullying. I'm a victim of all the curses, swears, and everything. Every day of my life, since I did the first show on your page, I have received DMs, comments. There's somebody on this platform that talks here, and that person said he will crush my head. He doesn't like how passionately I talk about Ashiwaju. His name is TJS Omash or something here. He said he will crush
Please
my
give me
head.
his name. Let me block him. As you did there, they talk now. Make I block him. Wait till me name.
Daddy, please, there's no need. Daddy, please, there's
No. Come on.
Daddy, please, there's no need. I'm telling you, people, yeah, Daddy Freeze. People have told me that they will come to where I DJ and come and attack me there.
If they want to attack me that is supporting Team Peter Obi, I can imagine what they will do to somebody that is not supporting Peter Obi.
No, Daddy Freeze, I am a victim. Everybody knows I'm a victim. At times I just post it on my story. You see what they type and all that. But that is not my reason for coming here. I wish that the Team Obi people, with the way the energy that they are using to support Team Obi, they can channel it into being politically conscious. We need that energy, yes, but it needs to be channeled in the right way. I love the energy, but with that energy, know who your true enemies are. Your true enemies are your local government chairmen. Your true enemies are your state reps, your federal reps, your senators, your governors. Understand these things. We talk about bad roads, for example. According to CBN in 2003, 67% of the roads are controlled by local governments. Now, let me throw a start here. According to Reuters in 2018, it says that one road to construct a kilometer of road in Nigeria costs 283 or 93 million naira. Yeah. How much is the allocation of a local government in Nigeria per month? It is a minimum of 100 million naira. Can you even build a kilometer of road with that money? So this is how you begin to understand the problems. Okay, for example, we have 3 types of drainages in Nigeria. When we say, oh, the roads are flooded and everything, the roads are being damaged. You have tertiary, primary, and secondary. Tertiary are controlled by the local governments. Do people know and understand all these things? I just hope that Peter Obi people can be politically conscious and aware enough to know where the real problems are. Yes, support Peter Obi is fine. Because let me tell you the honest truth. A vote for Peter Obi is a vote for Tinubu. if people don't know, I'll say it now on this line.
You see what? Sorry, Bongoli. I don't want us to make this a Tinubu Peter Obi debate. My problem is, and I'm going to state it again, Team Peter Obi supporters, you have to go and work on yourselves. I can criticize my father. If I can criticize my father, why can't I criticize Peter Obi? Is Peter Obi a god? This thing has sunken. No. This thing has sunken. This thing has sunken to a very bad stage. Somebody sent me a message saying, Daddy Freeze, why are you doing this live? You know why I'm doing this live? Because of this is a reaction. This is not an action. I'm not just coming here to bash Peter Obi. We had a game. We had a Star Wars. The result came out. Peter Obi people took it in bad faith. We moved away from that. I made a statement. Peter Obi people started bashing me again. Listen, I don't want to hear that narrative that Tinubu people are disguising as Peter Obi people to come and bash me for Peter Obi. It doesn't make sense.
But I have someone like that, like I said to you, that's been supporting Tinubu for a year plus. And when you go check his tweet line, he got to a point, he switched to Peter Obi. Now, for anybody who feel like, okay, he just became a believer of Peter Obi. Now, but he did just become a Peter Obi believer. He just switched. I don't know. I want to agree that maybe he's been paid because he became more violent and taken to the next level. Now, but at the first, I will still say this as my own last word now. I still want you to follow or probably believe what Okon said. These people who actually are talking are people who are upset. These are people who just want change. These people that in their mind, the narrative in their head, their subconscious want a Peter Obi to be a president. Want something, it's the other way around to them. The automatically just triggers an anger out of them, which is normal. You understand? So, but all I just think is, I think as much as we can, once we can ignore, we should ignore. But outside that, what you're saying is still a good thing to make them. But how many Peter Obi fans can we speak to at once? You know what you should do. It's not like the whole Peter Obi fan in the world belong to one WhatsApp group or one Telegram group. But as much as this is happening, we have to just keep pushing this same vibe, and we all need everybody to work together. Because you like it or not, people are actually upset. And when they behave like that, we believe that it's one of those things that's making them upset. It's because they belong to this country. And they love this country and they want a new body in the power. And Peter Obi has stand up, has given us a whole lot of stuff that we feel that can we believe in him. And me, I believe in him. So, but I don't support bullying, but we cannot but have it. You understand? And these same people that are talking about the difference between now and that time is the fact that there's more people that are opportune to be on the internet more than what we had before. There was a time we had these same people from APC carrying caskets for PDP at that year. You understand? If the internet was this strong at that time, I'm sure you probably will see it online too as well. So every point we always get into this period of election, you are bound to see this kind of reflex and reaction from people. So I really do not like it though, but it's what it is. We should still try and make sure that we should keep preaching the same gospel to everybody. That's what I want to say. Okay, now I need to allow you.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, I have to go now. Daddy Freeze, but before I go, there are two things I want to say.
Okay.
The first thing is, it is very unfair that Peter Obi supporters can attack Team Ashiwaju and Atiku, but will not let anybody even say anything against Peter Obi. You are not the only one suffering in Nigeria. We all are suffering in Nigeria. We all cannot think in the same direction as you. Ashiwaju may have done something, Atiku may have done something that identifies with your interests and what you believe will move the country forward. And that will make you vote for that person, just as Tim Obi may be a symbol of what you want a Nigerian's leader should be and with the things he has done in Anambra State. We all have equal rights. We are all Nigerians. We are all stakeholders. Lastly, before I go, this is the last thing I'm saying and I'm leaving. Now, since the Peter Obi movement started, how much have you heard from the IPOB movement? Are these people that are being rash, are they the IPOB movement? Thank you very much, Daddy Freeze. I have to go now. You know where I'm going now, sir.
All right.
Bye-bye, sir.
All right, bye, Bongoli. Let me bring Victoria back. Hello, Peter. Yes.
Please, that's
Yes.
a very
Bye, Daddy
misleading
Freeze. I'm leaving.
You see, that's why I didn't buy Bongoli. I will say listen. Let's ignore that last comment.
please.
Okon, let's ignore it. I don't want to discuss IPOB and Team P2B. Let's not. You see, let's just let it go. I don't agree that IPOB has anything to do with Peter Obi. Do you agree?
That is what I am saying.
Hold on. Do you agree? Does IPOB have anything to do with Peter Obi?
Now could be infuriating to me.
Good. I don't want you to listen. The more you talk about it, you give it life. Let it go. He has said his own and he has gone. Okay? Peter Obi, as far as I'm concerned, is an institution that is totally different from IPOB. Okay? So do we agree, Peter Ebojele? Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. So that's not a discussion. He is Team Tinubu. Now, let me tell you something. I don't have a problem with Peter Obi people attacking Tinubu people. I've never had a problem. I have never had a problem with them attacking anybody who attacks them. I don't have a problem with them attacking anybody who maligns the character of Peter Obi. But I have a problem, and I will perpetually have a problem with anybody attacking anybody else who does not attack you or Peter Obi, but makes a statement that does not direct at Peter Obi, but you assume it is directed at Peter Obi, and you start to pick up a fight. Whether you like it or not, I will perpetually, and Okon, I'm going to say this again, no team has given me problem like Peter Obi team. You don't know, that time you were off, before you came out, you don't know what I had to deal with. If I was dealing with this with all the teams, I would say, okay, it is a team problem. I respect the passion, and I would say this of Obi people. But when passion turns to bullying, it loses my respect. What I'm seeing from some people is no longer passion. Nobody else, like what Bongoli did, that's not an opinion. That's an unfair statement to make. It is unfair for Bongoli. Hold on. It is unfair for Bongoli to say that Peter Obi is a continuation of Tinubu. That's unfair. It is also unfair for him to say Peter Obi is a continuation of IPOB. That's not my opinion. But I respect him. It's his opinion. I don't share it, and I publicly deny now that I do not see any ties between. As a matter of fact, IPOB said they fight Peter Obi.
Yes, true.
Do you understand? And I don't see Peter Obi and Tinubu in any relation of any. If they had any history, that's way back. Right now, I don't see it. But I will still allow him his opinion. We will debate it. If this was a debate, we will debate it. But this is not a debate. That's why I said, okay, just let him go. Let's not give life to what doesn't exist. This conversation today, somebody is saying, why did I have to host this live? If these people did not attack me unnecessarily, let me tell you something. Just as much as you people feel that you have madness, that's the same way I will tell you I have a platform too, and I can cure your madness. I get that injection where I go give you, your body go calm down. How dare you come and attack me for announcing that Team Atiku won a contest that they won? The contest was based on buying stars, nothing else. Anybody could have won it, and Peter Obi came a close second. That day, I yapped Tinubu's team. I said they could only buy 1,000 stars. Why didn't Tinubu team fight me? I actually yapped them. I don't know if you were there. Peter Obojele, you were there that day.
I was there. Daddy Freeze, there is something you are missing. The way you talk as this, you know, great talker, maybe because you did vex. The previous week before last week, even you talk away from the beginning that Team Peter Obi won the previous Stars challenge. That is a week before. So as Black Mentor come, Black Mentor begin by stars because they support Atiku. And I made a comment that 2 people are buying stars for Team Atiku. Then about close to 15 people buying for Team Obi. I now said that this is even saying that we have more supporters. I mentioned that word. that we have more supporters. For us to have 15 people buying on our behalf, and we have only 2 people buying for Atiku, it shows that Atiku has the money, okay? But we have the strength of the people, and we need the votes. You know, I said that in Jokulami before Black Betona gave 100K to that other guy that was supporting Atiku. So for me, you see, like Okon said something which I like, that everybody is not an intellectual, just as everybody is not a tout. Some people really don't know how to think. That's the major problem. Some people don't know how to think. Some people believe that maybe if what you are saying is not what is in their mind, you are wrong. Okay? Then there are some people again. I have been attacked on my own Facebook status. You know, somebody attacked me one day. The guy is a Yoruba person. He attacked me and said, all these Igbo people, that's how you people misbehave. I now said, Peter Ebojele is from Edo State. Edo State does not have any Igbo-speaking tribe. So we should stop attacking people based on our perception of their tribe. That is how some Igbo people, once they see, that the phrase is Yoruba, that bias is already there.
Hold on, Peter. Let me say something. Let me say something to you today that I've never said before. My family know I'm supporting Peter Obi. Members of my family, I'm Yoruba. I come from Osun State. I grew up in Ibadan. They ask, some people, they call me, say, Wano, say, I want to relocate, go Igbo land. You see, my problem is, you don't know what we go through. I try to be as balanced as possible. Do you know I've never said I support Tinubu? I said, after Peter Obi, Tinubu comes second. I have never anywhere. If Tinubu paid me money by now, you'll have been asking for a refund.
Even from the point that let me quickly say this. There was one day, in fact, the day you began to support Obi, because normally what you will say is that you are looking at the race, or you think, you were giving analysis. So I think Obi may not have, the funds to push this thing. I think Atiku has this edge. I think Tinubu has this edge. Then one day, even while you were doing those analyses, you were saying that you believe that Obi is intellectually mobile to move Nigeria at this time. However, your fear is, will he get the support? Then one day you now came on your life. I know they miss your life. You now said that when you saw the crowd Obi pulled at Oyo State, Beteru, if I Beteru, I dust my cap for you. In fact, from today, I'm obedient. See, people do not follow. There are many people, they know how to jump into something halfway. Some people don't follow trend. They don't follow your antecedents. They just follow what they are thinking. And people like that are those people who just come and say anything, rubbish comments they make. Like you said before, after the Star Wars, you woke up in the morning and saw what many people wrote. These are detractors. And those people are being distract person. Sometimes, my father say, when you dey go farm, he said if you dey trek, they go farm. If you want to use all your energy, take clear grass for road where they put water for your body. He said when you reach farm, you don't go see power at your work. I always tell people that the freeze is working for that the freeze. He has a platform. You see, let me say this. My wife is American, okay? And she has known you because I watch your life. My wife follows you also. She's not a Nigerian at all. She has no ancestry to Nigeria, but she follows your program. And one thing my wife says about you is you're a good businessman. You know what you're doing. This is your job. Okay? Everybody knows that you are supporting Obi. However, you are using your platform to create a situation whereby people can come and sell their candidates to the world. And so in selling your candidates, make sure you are not fighting unnecessarily. The people must understand that I follow you every day. Once there is an event, the Star Wars can be tagged with the event that's going on. And that is why there is Star Wars during the clash of champions. I mean, a clash of
supporters.
And I tell people, this is his show. This is the way to sell whatever he is selling. Nobody is sponsoring the show. So nobody has the right to come and say, oh, do not tag this thing to one team or tag to the other team. Those people who say that, they are wrong. They don't know how to do business. That's the truth. A good businessman is running the business. And you see, your ability to make people see that difference. Let me tell you one truth. I do not know anybody in Nigeria or Africa that gets the patronage in stars like you do. I know people who have 6 million followers cross, they get nothing. Some people have 6 million followers, they really don't have content. I'm telling you the truth. They don't have content. Some people cannot come on live to say something. I follow a lot of people. There are some celebrities when they come on live, they don't have anything to say. Either they just come on, they adjust their face and then just talk for 5 or 10 minutes, they are gone. But at the freeze, there is no dull moment. Any topic comes on, boom, people want to watch. And at the freeze, see where you for Sabi business finish. The ability to bring people to come and comment is the highest. Many people want to hear you talk, but you see, more people want to listen when you want to hear their opinion. I really give you that business sense, Baba, and to get that.
Freeze.
Yes.
Freeze. So, see, well, I thank you. I thank you very much for using your platform for this. And I also have to tell you that this is all about emotions. It's all about emotions. There's some people who have a good mastery of their emotions. There's some people who don't have a good mastery of their emotions. They let it slip. It's so slippery. They don't have a good grasp, on it. So, to some extent, not to a full extent, but to some considerable extent, you also have to give them some consideration. Okay.
Okon, no vex. No vex. I won't disagree with you. If I marry your sister and I punch him, unless she punched me first, if I catch him with man, I'm wrong. If I catch him say she steal my money, there is no provocation for me to raise my hand at a woman, except she raised her hand at me first. Even that is contestable.
Okay.
So there is no amount of emotion that they are dealing with that gives them the right to come and insult me for not doing anything wrong. We have to deal with that.
We don't talk about emotions. You know, say even
it just be like you they tell me say I catch your sister with my wife cheating. I can't took a knife. Say are they emotional?
The analogy don't follow now. See, you see this one.
Share until Peter Obi people shoot person knife. Now ain't gonna say the analogy follow.
No.
They are getting there. They are Peter Ebojele. Do you understand where I'm going from?
You never reach.
He go so rich, and you go talk say I talk him.
Freeze. You said you get a far problem. You know. You get that.
I cuckoo get. But I never insult Peter Obi. So why are they fighting me?
Do you understand? Somebody here talks and say, oh, person bully her. You don't even know the beginning and end of the story. You say, who be the person make and block her? Do you understand? It is emotion. Your emotions, they rush at that time. Other people also get that in the height of frustration. Do you understand? So I understand you perfectly. You see that Star Wars thing? Lots of people actually looked at it like a cryptic, like a subliminal message and recipe for rigging in the general elections in future.
But Peter Obi came second. Tinubu will come last. Why they no vex? Tinubu people bought only 1,000 stars, and I yap them. You see, no, Okon, I love you, bro, but you are not getting this thing.
That the prince, man, one thing I beg.
When we did secondary school, we get one teacher who they call Jaguar. Do you know say Jaguar fit because of one person where they make noise beats 120 people for class? Only one person where they make noise. That time we got the beg Jaguar say I beg. Just identify who they make noise, make you beat down. Just beat who they make noise. I mean, we go do okay. At last, we go do okay. Freeze, thank you so much for having me.
I appreciate you, Okon. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much for having me. I beg, take and suffering with our people. Some of them don't be our people. You understand? And they're not all of them be like that. Since you be obedient by heart and then you're circumstantially stuck into this situation because you are an umpire, continue with your work. But please, tamper justice with mercy. Okay? Right?
I agree with you.
If you get committee, maybe pass if you get committee of inquiry and probe before you block person for inside.
No, once person don't they rude to me, I know they take him na straight na rapture. No. You see, let me tell you, I can unblock you. It's 50,000 naira. I rather block you so I can collect money from you. I don't block person by mistake. The person that refuses to block me by mistake, I say 50K.
Daddy, you don't say you mean like say you from Anambra.
Baba, everything. The day I leave radio, before I used to do all these things for free.
What?
Before, I used to do all these things for free. The day I retire from radio and I get children where I go feed, everything, as they see this cap na adverto, buy direct from USA.com. They pay me to wear ammo.
Wow.
Buy direct from USA.com. The money where they pay me for this cap, very sweet money. They see me they wear them. Buy direct from USA.com. Anything you want to buy from America to deliver in Nigeria, buy it.
When people they're frustrated with a particular system, that's so they give jobs.
I understand frustration. And I understand anger. Listen, Okon, you dey waka go for road, you don't dey frustrate. They sack you for work, you catch your wife with another man, you dey vex. One person can't call you idiot, you throw and slap. I no blame you. But if they walk out of frustration, you just go meet woman where they sell akara, you throw away her akara. You can't they go. You see small picking where they play, you give the small picking if I don't. You they go. You see goat where they eat bread for side of road, you kick them. Baba, not only you they frustrated, deal with your Tinubu supporters not frustrated. Atiku supporters, everybody in Nigeria is frustrated.
No, they're not frustrated. Their frustration not reach every other. They benefit from the largesse of the corruption of this country. Not who they know they get frustrated. All of them they get principal when they go run back to when they go say, okay, fine. Oh God, I do this for you, they go give them money. Which money they give, what did they sell? Not be money from where they rob and milk this country from. We wait there here, Peter wait there here. You go meet our principal, say make you give you shishi. We know they give shishi.
So let me tell you something, Let me tell you something, I wish I could send you my rates. Do you know that for political interviews, I charge double? Anything you see on my page, if politician won't use them, I charge double. Is there written. I just sent my rates to one politician we won't come advertise. So if una go vex, make una vex, because this will not even be Atiku or Tinubu and another politician entirely. You want pay and I go collect the money because now my platform. If you go radio station, they go collect the money. If you go market, they go collect the money, sell and tomato. If you go car lot, they go collect the money, give them motor. So why me I no go collect the money, give them time? As long as I don't go there and say today I officially leave Peter Obi and I begin to follow you, no. And I must respect him. And I must prevent him from being bullied while he's speaking. While he's sharing his person pay money to come use my platform, come sharing opinion. You, when if he pay 5 naira, ordinary 10 star, you know if he buy, you won't come the abuse person, will pay me. My normal rate for interview are 1 million. Anybody where you see political, just know say he pay 2. So person pay me 2 million, you won't come cost him. Now block. Now block.
We know.
So listen, I appreciate Peter Obi. Yeah? I dey hear you.
See, you see what I don't learn last you see how to make money not be by try. Now sharpness, because the difference you sharp pass any woman when I know when it comes to making money I never see woman will sharp with you. Baba, you too sharp. Your stars are selling. See, the truth is some people really do not know how to differentiate.
Let me tell you something, Peter Ebojele. Let me tell you something. One pastor, as I follow you talk now, one pastor where they collect tithe, send me message saying why use my platform. I send him my rate and I greet him. As he's on my platform, if he talks, say tithe is good, now so I go nod head. Because at that stage, he's no longer he's not debating me. He is my customer. I can say at the end of the day to chip it in that I might disagree with your views, but this is your platform. I have to respect my customer. The customer is right. It would be wicked of me to sell my platform to anybody but refuse a pastor. You know why? Because that means I am partial. Let him come and sell his market. When he finishes 3 or 4 days later, 1 week later, me I won't come. The one where I want to address inside the matter where it is, I address.
But I see there was a matter you treated. In fact, I was very, very happy. Then let me just quickly talk this thing. When you treated the divorce issue, a Christian that divorces can remarry. You know that you won't bring me up. I talk.
Yes, no.
There was a day you talked about prayer. I want to talk something, but I say people they kill too plenty. Now let me just quickly touch that a little.
Sorry, hold on. Sorry, let me show you something. Can you see what they put up on Facebook? They put me against Peter Obi. Just Peter Obi supporters. Shey una dey see you. Just watch. They say Peter Obi supporters attacked by Daddy Freeze. Peter Ebojele, you are not only a Peter Obi supporter, you are a debater for Peter Obi. Where was I the one that attacked them or they attacked me?
Who be this person now, Jaya?
See the story. They put my picture. Just look am.
No, this is very bad.
No, nobody is cautioning these people. I wish Okon were here. See, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at what they wrote.
Yeah.
Peter Obi supporters attacked by Daddy Freeze. He says we are not civilized. Is that the narrative? Now wait to look at another one before. Look at this. Daddy Freeze is a definition of smooth criminal. A Tinubu loyalist who is waiting like a vulture if the political momentum will be against Obi, so he will then come out to his full Tinubu mantra. Since that is not happening, he is staging Obi, Atiku, and Tinubu. Baba, this another no, not this guy. This now a separate guy. This one too now a separate guy. This person now, this first person now Sunday Lewis. This second person now Nfi TV. See this one even carry my picture put against Peter Obi. Like say I dey fight Peter Obi. Nigerians are incorrigible. Look at one person. Somebody came here and said this. Obi is not even smart. He doesn't even understand the economy. I went there. I said, I totally disagree with you. Obi is extremely smart, a superb entrepreneur. So how did it that I'm attacking Peter Obi supporters? What do you want? How did we get here?
Just tell him I'm online.
How did we get here? This is a problem if you are not seeing it.
Like I was saying, many people there, their head not correct. People just deal with say their head not correct. Like I said before, so this is prejudice. This is prejudice, direct prejudice. Because some people don't believe in say, oh, a Yoruba man is a Tinubu supporter. Igbo man is an Obi supporter. Hausa man is an Atiku supporter, which is a very, very wrong narrative. Extremely wrong narrative. So these people, these tribal bigots, I will tell you boldly that a lot of tribal bigots are the ones who are attacking you. People say, oh, you be Yoruba person. So then they take one kind eye, look, you say, this one be saying a Tinubu person, no. You know. But some of these people, when they behave like we normally, that if they just try, make sure, say, as you identify them, flog them, where they go. Because those of us where they well behaved, the thing they pain us. It pain us because the way they inside, they take their own thing, they disturb person. You are doing your business. For God's sake, you have your followers, hundreds of thousands on different platforms. You know. So it's not as if maybe now, see, listen, Clash of the Supporters is a byproduct of one of the things where they do normally. I think when all those things start now, when you talk politics from the past and all of that, then you now talk about, okay, let's have a day where these supporters can come and support their people. But do you know, say, as you talk so people there, they see your life on a daily basis. Where a job they will be say, even if not be politics, even when you are talking about people can divorce and remarry. I see some stupid things when some people talk now. Some people there, they be hook, line, and sinker. They don't get sense. As in, they don't want to research.
So they don't want to listen. We have the zombie ones now that he mentioned now. You're just elaborating on what he said. What he said that they're the obedience, the zombie ones, and the ones that don't even have a clue. Which is what I even it. That's exactly what you're saying.
How can somebody say I'm
unfortunate people who just don't want to listen to anything. They don't want to say what's in their head. Even on tithe. See, when you spoke about tithing, do you know that there are people who just say that the praise is an antichrist? They don't even know the meaning of antichrist. They never listened to the explanation, didn't go through the scriptures, even themselves don't know scripture to take support tithe. They don't know the one when we say he not support them. All they just know is that why this guy would just come out, just gonna talk this guy thing.
Make I greet people when they buy me stars, Jare. I don't abandon una. Thank you so much. People will buy me stars. Thank you so much. So Peter and Victoria, make we just round off. 1 minute, Victoria. What are your parting words? Let me just round off and go and do something else. In the meantime, I go to hail everybody will buy stars. So make una go buy stars. I hear you.
Yes, my parting words are at the stage they're going and at the rate they're going, they ain't gonna go nowhere. Because the few percentage of intellectuals that are actually Peter Obi fans would not engage in what they are doing. The people that will support him both financially and who understand what he is about and what he has to offer, they would not come online and be calling people names. So my advice is somebody in his team needs to constantly tell them that this is not what they're about. If not, it's going to be very, very bad. It's going to be election time is going to be havoc, and the havoc is going to be created by them, the so-called people that have the best candidates in their own opinion. So they need to tone it down. I mean, everything they've said to me, it's not affecting me. Oh, look at me, lovely weather, lovely everything. Okay, it's not a fine badly again. I am good, but I will continue to use my voice, and this is why, Daddy Freeze, I beg this TJ Summer, I beg, just block these people because I don't even know how they come up. The fact of the matter is, you say you want to change. You say you don't want robbery and hooliganism, but what are you doing? You are acting as thugs and you are acting as hooligans. That you are bullying people. How would people now have the guts and feel I have the right to stand in different places and vote? Like I said before, I know that UK is safe. So if Peter Obi comes here for a conference, I may attend knowing that I will be safe because anybody that tries anything with me, the person is going down. But what about in Nigeria? At the end of the day, they will even attack him. They will him when he does not play ball according to their perception or their thinking. You need a change. Yes, everybody needs a change. But are you ready to change?
I just the ban one moron for Facebook. We call himself Splash White. He said Daddy Free star beg God punish you. On top waiting. On top waiting. The most listen, if you are looking for a social media platform where people dance past for this life now, Facebook. One brain like this, some of them no get. The highest move for this life. Just go there, Facebook. They dropped out of, Facebook is free. Many of them dropped out of school. Many of them are uneducated. Meanwhile, Peter Obi is educated. Peter Obi is not a riffraff.
Exactly. So this bunch that do not anything. If he says this is how we are going to arrive at a solution for this problem, they will not understand. Because, like this, my brother rightly said, they don't even get it. They don't understand. They just come on, Peter will be ahead, this, that. They don't even get what the man is about, and that is my point. Not all of them.
See, the major problem is prejudice. Some of this problem not be we start it started.
Somebody say Victoria, you be lesbian. Inside, as in on Facebook. The guy named na Emma Arugo. What does that have to do with anything? As in, how dense can your father be to raise such a dumb son?
Those are the people that Ocon was supporting and talking about emotions and sentiments. And I really get it that as long as I understand that they are not saying.
And guess what? Somebody liked the comment. People mumu. So now Peter Ebojele, Ocon say, make I gather people, do like meeting before I block this kind of person. Do I need any permission to block such a conk dingbat?
No, that's straight blocking. That's straight blocking.
Make when they talk, they go read you comments of grown people where their parents raised by smartphone give.
You see what we're talking. See, let's also get this thing straight. In politics, we get everybody. Even within a political party, there are rebels within a party. Outside inter-party, there are rebels.
Paul Eze say, make you hear. He say, we will fight till we win. We have suffered a lot in Nigeria, so keep your advice to yourself. This na person will get sense.
At the end of the day, the one biggest mistake I made, and that's why I really don't get into politics, was that Lekki massacre. Lekki massacre.
No, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it now, because any comment you make will be used against you. So just right now, we are still trying to. No, Victoria, no. You see, let us also understand that they are angry. The matter go long.
As soon as we talk about Lekki massacre,
he go blow. So just leave him. And in all fairness, that Lekki massacre is painful to all of us. I know people have opinions, and I respect everybody's opinions, but you see already this one where they even do to try calm them down.
The risk of supporting these people is too high. It is, at the end of the day, it is better to just turn a blind eye and let whatever happen happen.
You have said it. You have said it. You know.
But it is painful. You understand that? Oh my God, these are my people. I'm not really saying. I'm not. If anybody.
Now, hold on. Sorry, please tell me that this is not Peter Obi supporter. He has Peter Obi picture on his DP, and he says, "Mumu, where were you when APC was insulting Jonathan?" Waiting, as in, how? What have we said today that warrants this comment? Let's leave the insult. Even the comment. These people are Nigeria's problem. Their frustration is as a result of their silliness. You know, Nigeria, they frustrate all of us, but some people, they frustrate themselves, join.
True. You see, that phrase, like I don't talk before. people dey. You see prejudice, you just hate person for nothing. The person not do you anything though, because of where for come or he color or whatever. You know.
The hate is too much. The hate is too much.
As I'm looking at you, I'm reading comments. Now comments are they read for Facebook. And are they block?
That these people feel.
The truth is that, see, Peter Obi is a very smart person, okay? And let us also...
Hold on, listen to this one. Listen to this one, Tony Hansen. You guys should stop bashing obedience, nah. It's not good, though. Waiting obedience do now.
And we are obedient.
Have you not been here? Have you not read the insults where I don't they read, they block them?
I wish
that's why I tell you, this thing be like ring road. It is a circle. Obi don't talk. You see, sometimes I think...
No, he needs to address it will ruin a lot of things for him. He needs to address
Obi said nobody should insult anybody on his behalf. You know, all of us, we know that Obi is a gentleman. Me, I'm 100% obedient. Do you know that somebody don't attack me personally? For one of the groups, I did different WhatsApp group. So I made mention of something one day. I now said, oh, we should hold on a little, pipe low a little. Let official campaign begin before we can...
Listen to this one. Listen to this one. Oh, sorry, Victoria, listen to this one. His name is Jude Ike. He said, Victoria Inyama, shut up. I disvirgin you in Abaogbo. Hill precisely. Go and sit down, Mugu, Arochuku, your village. When did... Sorry. When did you visit home, Mumu? Waiting concern disvirgin. Waiting concern visit home. As in, how can you be this dumb?
Somebody that can never even be close to the air that I breathe. As in this air where they breathe, so.
And these are Peter Obi supporters.
The same air.
You guys need to also caution.
The same air. These are the people Okon is supporting. Like, you have to bear with them. You have to
Okon is also. I'm not going to go against Okon. Okon, they try in own. But you see, I want you to also see the kind of people I have to deal with.
Yeah, we need to get Okon's point. Yes, I understand. See, what you are trying to do, that is to let people still see that now people they cause some kind of reaction. See, to every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. You understand? So, like I was saying, one of the WhatsApp group I belong. When I made a comment that we should pipe some things low, let official campaign start before we begin to blow up some campaign strategy. You know what the guy said? He said I'm an APC supporter infiltrating the group. But based on say me, I too get sense. I can't tell the guy, I sabi vex so. I sabi vex. But I hardly vex. Now I tell the guy, say, guy, listen, why is it that when somebody is not saying something that looks like what's in your head, to you the person is an enemy?
I'm telling you.
All of us are touched in the same way because in the same country we see how government don't spoil this country. That the prince from 1999.
One guy tell me, say, hold on, listen to this guy. He said, you define who will give you work after election.
Which work? Which work past this platform? Which work past the platform?
Man.
People are so full of hate.
Just listen to this. Listen to this. As in Facebook, forget anything where they, any comment where you see for Instagram. Now Facebook, the real Mumu people dey. Listen to this one. Bloggers are writing so many fake news again. You freeze. Why are against us? Oh.
And you've been seeing something. You've been seeing something over. Please, are these the people Peter Obi will come and lead? That's my question.
No, let's not get it twisted. You see, Nigeria is full of everybody you define. Who smart day, who dull day, who get sense day, who not get sense day, who they in between day. So that's the reality. All right. The truth remains that two things are happening. Number one, who not get sense, you're the top. Some people don't know how to argue normally. If, let's say, there's an argument, you bring a fact, by the time you punch them with fact, the next thing they want to attack your personality. People deal like that. Normally, they don't deal. They don't get what they want to do. They'll come begin try to talk with you, will make you vex. So that you can talk on that thing, on that two will come begin to dirty yourself. And they are champions in dirty arguments, so they will beat you last. Because they drag you to their level, come beat you silly. There are people like that, but this is not good for. It's not good for anything, whether religion, democracy, or whatever. Such people, for me, my kind of temperament, if I see people who say that they fight me, I know they chase them, come out to. I'll leave them, maybe they pain them. Like we can say, as they sweet me, he go they pain them.
Because I don't do Facebook. I don't do Facebook.
No.
I've had to put up the comments and all that. It doesn't really bother me. You know, the fact is, when they say celebrities or people, they do not, use their voice. Why would they use their voice? So that they will be insulted? No, they wouldn't. Why would they use their voice and speak against who or speak for who? They would not. Because who are you coming to speak? Initially, when I used to really, really get involved, a lot of my colleagues were like, Victoria, they don't be talking to these people. You don't understand, Victoria. You don't. And I learned the hard way that really and truly, a lot of people, they are at a very low level, at kindergarten level. So there's no win. Like you said, it's like fighting with a pig. You can't win.
Yes.
Because you get yourself all dirty and messed up.
Okay, guys. Let me end this here because we'll keep going on and on. Lights don't cuckoo go. We they pray make Peter be enter, make the light situation change.
Okay, if Peter be go enter by the grace of God, but now he go the on and the off farm. We still need
the truth. The truth what we need to know, and the truth we all need to come to know is that 8 years is not enough to fix Nigeria.
Absolutely. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much.
It's not enough.
Let me just say my thank yous to everyone and round this off. My battery is about to die. Peter, God bless you. Make I on this light. Yes. When I go see me like this. You see, I remain a committed Peter Obi supporter. I believe in Peter Obi. I believe he's the best candidate in the upcoming election, and I will give him my support as much as I can. I also use this medium to appreciate the good people who are supporting Peter Obi, the ones I called obedience, those people who are very passionate about the future of Nigeria, and they want to make sure they bring Peter Obi into power because they believe that he has a remedy for Nigeria's malady. However, those who have taken the passion and turned it into thuggery, those who have taken the passion and turned it into bullying, those who have taken the passion and turned it into harassment, unruliness, I do not share your sentiments. There is no reason why you should harass or fight or bully anyone who's not fighting or bullying you. If someone attacks Peter Obi, by all means, go ahead, face them. But if someone does not in any way attack Peter Obi, why are you fighting them? Why did you fight me for declaring Atiku supporters the winner of my Star Wars when they won? Peter Obi came second, Tinubu came third. I didn't have any problem from Atiku or Tinubu, but Peter Obi people were fighting me just for putting up a post that Atiku won. You're going to have to deal with it because I'm going to keep doing my Star Wars and I'm going to keep making it exciting and pitching one candidate against each other. If me telling you that I'm supporting Peter Obi is not enough. If you require me to go to Peter Obi's house and swim in his soak away for 1 hour before you believe that I love Peter Obi, then you will wait for a very long time. The fact that I said I love Peter Obi does not mean Peter Obi is perfect. He is the best candidate we have now. Does not mean that he is perfect without blemish. No human is. And as long as he's not perfect, he's just like every other human. I think we need to know and agree with the fact that he has his own limitations. Let us support Peter Obi. Be passionate by all means. I'm not telling you not to be passionate. Be deliberate by all means. Stand up. Somebody calls you obituary. You have every right to be angry. Somebody maligns the character of Peter Obi, especially when they're lying. You have the right to be upset. But when someone doesn't do anything and you fight that person, or somebody is part of your movement, and because that person is not saying exactly what is inside your head, you turn that person into an enemy, you are a problem, not just to yourself or the nation, but to the Peter Obi movement. And I'd like you to desist. People have been carrying rumors about me saying I'm attacking Peter Obi supporters. I'm not attacking Peter Obi supporters. I have a team for Peter Obi supporters. But I'm begging Peter Obi supporters to stop the unruliness. Not all of them. Those who are unruly should stop the unruliness. I read out back-to-back comments on my Facebook Live. People were saying all sorts of horrible things about even Victoria Inyama. One guy saying, I ain't this virgin, I'm on top waiting. And you are telling me that that person that said that is a normal person? Think about these things. Get yourselves together. If truly you want Peter Obi to win the election, I would want you to be part of the creative process of a Nigeria that is governable by Peter Obi. Because at the rate at which we're going, this current Nigeria that we're creating is not governable by anybody. Not Peter, not Tinubu, not Atiku, not Showore, not anyone. Let's learn to live together with love, in love. Let's learn to support one another. Do not for any second feel that I undermine your anger and suffering, your passion and your pain. I feel it. But don't create pain for someone else simply because you are in pain. It's not the right thing to do. As a human being, it will make so much sense if you all work with love. Love for one another, love for your candidate, making this dream of having good leadership in this country a reality for all. Take care. God bless you all. I love you all, and I'm proudly Team Peter Obi. I call myself an obedient, but I'll never be a zombie, because I don't want an election to be won by zombies. Because when the election is won, what do you do with the zombies? I'm not going to be an obedient, because when the election is won, what are you going to do with the idiots? You've created them, you've enabled them, you've empowered them, and you no longer need them now. But they're still going to be lurking in the shadows. Once again, I'm Daddy Freeze. Thank you everyone who supported me by buying stars on my Facebook channel. And for the rest of you who came here to discuss, listen, debate, or what have you, God bless you. But for those of you looking for trouble, I'm totally disappointed in you. You want a Nigeria that you are not creating a better you to live in. There's job for the government, there's job for PVC, and there's also job for you. Peter Obi is not going to come and drive your children to school in the morning. He's not going to come and sleep with your wife. He is not going to come and cook your food for you. You still have duties as Nigerians. And if you don't do your duties and do those duties well, Peter Obi cannot work. You have your responsibilities. Embrace them now. Take care. God bless. I love you all. See you by 11 o'clock.